Washington Commander Nation was good. It's your boy Rio checking in with the Rambling About Washington weekly live stream. I got a couple of my boys, my brethren from the Bird app, the Twitter app in the building. I got my guy Jay, they know him as Uncle Ronnie, and my boy Mo, aka @Con Artist Noob on Twitter. How y'all feeling right now, man?
Chilling, bro. Appreciate you having us on.
Yes, feeling good, man. Hey, yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I got hyped when I heard the music. Watching your show, I'm like, yo, finally a part of it. Let's go. It's a long time coming.
That shit crank, man. I love that music, man. That shit sound like some hip hop, like lullaby type shit, man. I love it, man. But these are my guys, man. We the name changing when was the other space? Like we had 2 epic spaces on Twitter where we stayed up all night on spaces just leading into the next day. It was the
Wentz,
name changing.
Wentz.
Nah, it was one before it was the name change one,
the draft.
And after one.
The draft.
It was the draft.
Yes, the draft. There you go. The name change was wild because that was supposed to happen.
Stupid. AC fell asleep.
Yo, that's
he forgot to unmute himself. That man went to sleep, bro. Yeah, that's dedication in his fan base.
Hell yeah, man. But the night before camp, we got to get it cracking again. If y'all don't know what Twitter Spaces is, on Twitter, you can hold these things where everybody can just be in there talking. We went from like 7 p.m. to like 7 a.m. the night of the name change, and we did the same shit the night before the draft. We all forgot that we had a fucking life. We were just out here just talking fucking Commanders, Snyder bullshit for like 10 hours.
Yo, I had to log off at 6 because I had to at least try to steal like an hour before work started. I couldn't do it.
I looked up and I was like, oh, it's about 8 o'clock. Yeah, be calling out, bro.
Yeah, man.
Man.
I started 8:30. I'm not doing that.
All right, so we like 4 weeks away from camp at this point. I'm gonna start with you, Mo. What's the vibe feeling like, man? What you feeling like? Because I feel confident as hell, and it feels real. It doesn't feel delusional and homery and rah-rah to feel like we're gonna be nice this year. What do you feel right now?
20-0. Nah, like my boy CJ. Yo, big ups to CJ. Nah, definitely not 20-0, but I'm bullish on this team, man. I jumped into space earlier today. I had a little bit of time between meetings. I let them know. I said, yeah, man, I'm bullish on the team, man. I think we were able to win 7 games the last 2 seasons, 14 games total over the last 2 seasons with mediocre QB play, below mediocre QB play. And now we got a guy here, consistently between 3,000 and 4,000 yards passing, 3,500 and 4,000 yards passing.
Commander Carson.
Got good Commander Carson. I think with, Terry, Jahan, pleasant surprise, bro. You and I both know we was on the Olave train for like a minute.
Yeah, bro. I was hurt.
Getting Dotson. It was. I saw you fall out, bro. I was the same way. But I do think that I like where the team is going, man. I do think we got some good pieces to build around. The wide receiver room looks really good. I like that the rest of the league is sleeping on us, man. I really do. I want us to sneak in like a thief in the night. Straight up.
Oh yeah, we were picked as like the underdog in 11 of our first 15 games based on Vegas lines that were released today. Jay, how you feeling, man?
Bro, I'm all right. So I have a wave of emotions. Y'all know me. I'm like your boy Jalen, right? I'm cautiously optimistic because I know what I've seen from Carson. That Eagles game that we played against him just never leaves my mind at all. But I know what we were dealing with before. Ain't nowhere in the world, bro.
Night and day.
Look, I'm trying to be confident. I'm trying to be, I think Carson's gonna be all right. We got Terry. Terry, literally the best wide receiver in the league, and well, not the league, but he top 10, I think. But he best in the division. We got Jahan Dotson, pleasant surprise. I was on there with y'all with the Olave trade. I definitely felt some kind of way about that, but. Your boy been kicking in the camp.
He looks the part.
Yes, he does. And I don't know, man. I think this. I'm a defensive guy, so I feel some kind of way about the defense. I think I have a feeling, even with the whole Jamin Davis deal, y'all know about that. And, I don't know, man. I've liked Cole for a long time, so I think the opportunity for him to go ahead and start at middle. I think the defense is gonna bounce back, bro. I think if anything, I'm hoping for 10 games.
10,
If
10.
we get 10 games, y'all gonna see me act a fool.
And I'm predicting for the first time in my lifetime an 11-win season. I'm predicting that shit. I'm sticking to it. And the confidence, I feel legit like unless something goes catastrophically wrong in the first few weeks of the season, I think we win in 11 games this year, and we're going to be acting a goddamn fool on Twitter, at FedEx, wherever you see us. We're going to be going crazy. Let me check in with the chat real quick, and then I'm going to ask y'all about how y'all got into liking this dumbass team and what keeps you around and keeps you entrenched in this madness as being a Washington fan. What up, Jay? Your dad's foot fungus. That's a wild-ass YouTube name. Queen Sheen, what it do? Gang right there. DeAndre, Terry of Life. Oh, yeah. Let's give one up for Terry real quick. We got Captain Terry McLaurin, got his bag, man. How y'all feel when y'all saw that tweet go out?
No, man, he was getting traded. Remember?
Oh,
he
yeah.
was getting traded. He was Jahan Dotson.
I never
so we traded out of 11 to bring in Jahan Dotson,
to replace
who everybody fell out on. And was like, man, come on. It's like wide receiver 7. Right, so we traded him. Got him, and all of a sudden, he catches everything in camp. Now, is Jahan the replacement? He's just like Terry, only smaller. Like, what are we doing here?
Hey, your man talks, and his mannerisms are so much like he has like RG3's voice tone, but he answers questions and has like the exact same mannerisms.
He's so business-like, man. I love it, man. Like I'm not a shut up and play football guy. Rio, Jay, y'all know that. I'm not a shut up and play football guy, but he legit is shutting up and playing football. He gonna let his game do all the talking.
That motherfucker.
I've only seen that from Terry though.
He always has a football in his hand too. That motherfucker, wherever you find him, he
ball is life.
Hell yeah, ball is life. Literally, Commander Smitty, my guy. He said, "Tell Diggs Terry gonna eat this season." Terry, you owe Diggs 1 or 2 because last year
you owe him about 3 of them.
Terry was on the seatbelt last year, bro.
Terry was on the seat last year.
It wasn't his fault though, because even the one that he was open, that ball was thrown inside and short.
He had a noodle on fucking QB for the last 2 years, man. Come on, now.
You mean the franchise savior?
Franchise.
Please stop.
Kenny Heineken.
4-week stretch.
Yo, I literally seen someone post today that y'all are gonna see about this Wentz stuff, and y'all are gonna see that Heineke was never the problem here. Like, bruh,
who said Heineke and Wentz was 1A and 1B? Somebody out there said that shit, and I literally almost wanted to throw my fucking phone, bro. Somebody was like, "Yeah, Wentz is not that much of an upgrade over Heineke." I was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, bro."
That shit is
are y'all watching these games?
It's blasphemous, bro.
Bro, strong arm is an upgrade over Heineke.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sure he's a good dude. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not blasting the dude. You can only do what you can do. But even he knows, like, he's not going to start.
I would love to have a beer with the guy, and I would love for him to hold the Surface Pro on the sideline. He's going to be an elite holder of the Surface Pro on the sideline. But motherfucking Howell hasn't played a game yet, and he's an upgrade over Heineke.
Sam said they interviewed the man this week. He said, "Look, I'm ready whenever my name is called, whenever my number called. I'm ready to go." That's the franchise right there, bro. I'm sorry.
We was watching them at OTAs. That motherfucker, I saw 2 live arms, no 3, because Cole Kelly, that big ostrich-sized motherfucker that we signed undrafted. There's 3 arms, and then there's little ass Heineke. It's like bless his heart.
I got a question. Who threw the interception that almost got Diami blown the fuck up? Who was that? Because I saw people saying Wentz. I saw people saying it was Heineke.
No, it was Heineke.
My heart feels like it was Heineke.
It was Heineke, just like it was Heineke that got Logan Thomas hurt.
That's facts. Hey, yo, for real though, the one against the Eagles, this is why I keep telling them, y'all talking way too much. That one that got thrown in the end zone, it was to Bates on 4th and 3.
Oh, my God.
And he had a stronger arm. That'd have been connected.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That throw wasn't that crazy to me. Like,
why do we got to qualify everything if he had a stronger arm? That throw would have been made. If he had a stronger arm, maybe Terry wouldn't have got his ass.
If you got to do that, it ain't worth it.
Hell yeah. If you got to preface everything the man does, like, it's like, all right, man, we like the guy, but come on, guys. What's good, Zach? Jeremy, what it do? My guy, Scotty. Cody in the building. He said, we tried to tell him this franchise has learned from bad management in the past and wouldn't trade Terry. Absolutely. That's another step. Everybody in D.C. getting an extension. Bradley Beal got his bag. Terry got his bag. And it's rumored that the Nationals just offered Juan Soto 13 for $450. My God.
Ain't no way in the world.
They got to give it to him.
They have to. They let everybody else leave.
They got to give it to him.
The phone. $450?
You asking him to basically be on a rebuilding team for the next few years. You got to pay this
$450 million.
You got to pay him. You got to pay him.
Like 13 years or something like that.
It's like 13 years, $450. Bro. Hey, like my man Jeremy said, everybody in the chat, go ahead and smash that like button. Virginia Slim, what it do, my guy? Fight for old DC. He said, I'm still upset we let DeAndre Carter go.
Come on, let that one go.
Who you think is going to replace him as a punt returner? I mean, Alex Harrison or Dax Milne? What about y'all?
Milne. We got the Dax Milne. Dax Milne.
I
first mention of Dax Milne tonight.
Yeah. Hey. Dax Milne. I mean, it seemed pretty simple. Like, he did play a role for us last year. I just can't get really attached to DeAndre Carter, bro.
No. Have fun in Los Angeles, bro. All good.
Hey,
thank you for your time.
Or what they say in the spaces talking about the what's the two AGG and
AGG and Harmon.
Hey, we almost got kicked out that night.
Hey, yeah. He was wilding on that one.
We almost got kicked out that night, yo.
Yeah, because there's this bit. For those of you in the chat, every time somebody said the names AGG and Harmon and like making the team, we all just started busting out laughing, and they was getting mad as shit in the spaces.
It was hot. It's like, well, it could be a possibility. No, it has been a possibility for 2-3 years.
Every time Harmon and AGG catch a pass at OTAs, people are like, I told you. I told you. Like, fam, he's supposed to catch passes, bro. AGG, like 236, bro. We really going to play him at tight end? He going to get his shit blown up, lining up against
his ass rocked. 100%.
He got rocked. One of the two catches he had in his career on his rookie season, he got rocked.
He got alligator on him, bro.
End around.
He's scared. He's scared of the contact. How you gonna be a tight end? You scared of the contact?
Yeah, AGG seems like a swell guy.
I wanted AGG to work. I'm not even on front. I want all of anybody that puts on the Commanders jersey. I want them to work out. But when they don't work out, toodles, toodles, my nigga. That's all. Like toodles, for real. Like anytime, I think it was funny as shit in that space because like. Look, big ups to my man Arch. I'm only mentioning him because he was the one that was doing it. But big ups to him. All respect.
Yo, my man runs like a 24-hour spaces, bro.
Yo,
yes, he's in every
Arch
space.
Was like, look, guys, look.
That man is dedicated.
Be respectful. We was like, fuck AGG and Kelvin.
Look, bro. We tired of the ineptitude, bro. We tired of praising these players who don't even last 2 years here, bro. Jimmy Cobbs. Like, how many?
Bro, when he got released, I swear people were like, oh, he's gonna be a dog for who was it? The Saints at the time?
Yeah, the Saints.
And then he didn't even.
The Redskins messed up.
Yo, they're gonna rue the day they release Jimmy Cobbs. That motherfucker's a social media influencer now. That nigga doing the same thing I'm doing right now.
Welcome to the Jimmy Cobbs podcast. The Cobbs Pod.
Hell yeah, man. That shit is hilarious. Hold up. Utah Commander, he said, talk about how long Wentz's leash is this year. Ain't no leash. He's the franchise right now.
Bro, let me tell you something. He has as much leash as your boy Ron Rivera has.
Absolutely.
Because Ron not letting that happen.
They're married to him.
He would have to get hurt and not be able to play, and then I feel like he still skips over Taylor until like Howell is probably better, and then we're throwing him out there. I see that happening. I see that happening that way.
I want to
shout out to my guy repping from Utah, by the way.
Facts.
Shout out. What's good? I want to make Carson's 3-year deal fully guaranteed. That means he rocked shit year one. I want the rest of that contract.
We need it.
That's the hope so.
We need even the fans that were not for the Carson trade. Honestly, that was the best we were gonna do, and he's a significant upgrade from anything we've seen in years here. Like,
can you imagine if we had Watson, bro? That fallout,
bro. We wouldn't even be allowed to go to games,
even,
bro. We'd be getting protested as fans. Like,
right.
Bro, me and Shelly got into it because of Watson.
Bro, it'd have been worse. He'd have been on the yacht with Snyder.
Oh, he's a nasty boy too. I feel sick. I feel sick that I was defending. I was like, oh, he didn't do this shit. Like, nah, your man's is nasty, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's a wild dude, bro.
And then they had more people coming out.
That's crazy.
Talking about, and then to hear that Houston had them sign the NDA.
Covering it up.
They
was happening. Right? They was letting him. They were facilitating his nasty.
They were enabling this nigga's freak. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, go ahead and get your gooch massage, bro. Sign that non-disclosure once you do so, bro. That shit is sick, bro. I can't believe I was on the channel begging for this nigga to come.
The wild thing is, though, a lot of them went for it, though, for the money.
Hey, tell me y'all didn't think we really were gonna get Russ for a second.
I thought Russ was.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought we was gonna get him.
I thought it was a lot. I thought it was a lot. It hurt when that news came out. It was like a immediate reaction. As soon as Rodgers signed with Green Bay, all of a sudden we never heard anything about Denver. This motherfucker has a contract laid out in a trade done immediately.
That man was on the flight to Denver. He's sitting there waiting.
No,
you know what? I'm 100% certain. I can say this with all certainty that we were number 2 in that regard.
I don't know, because
I hope so.
When he was talking on the interview, they were asking him about going home because he's from VA or whatever.
He was shooting that shit.
About going home, and he was kind of ducking it. And he came up with the same thing that the same excuse Durant be making. He was like, "Well, I don't know. I got a lot of family and stuff at home that want to see me play." I said, "All right, he can come."
Yeah, he's there. I don't know what I'm talking about. This West Coast beautiful.
Yeah, Russ is a good soldier, so he's not gonna give you too much. And I took it like that. I took it as he wasn't ruling it out, but he also wasn't giving anybody anything. And he's always gonna give you answers just like John Allen. He give answers just like Terry McLaurin.
Oh, him and Ron was about to cliche us to death this year.
100%.
They were about to set a record for fucking platitudes and cliches in a press conference for a season, bro. That joke would have been crazy, yo. No, it was definitely Heineke that got Diami killed in practice, by the way. Also, Jeremy Reeves, stop being such a fucking tryhard, bro. There's other ways to make the roster. It's minicamp.
Who was this?
Jeremy Reeves, who hit Diami. He got Ron fined $100K for that shit.
I mean, look, I can't get too mad at him, man, because it's football. And football is football.
Now, but you know them dudes when you played sports growing up. The dudes who never saw the field, who treated practice like it was 8:00 Monday Night Football.
Time to shine, bro.
Ball is life.
Bro, and look, it would be different if he wasn't doing that on the field because he does that on the field too.
He is one of the hardest hitters on the team. So
they not even in jails, bro. It's minicamp. They in mesh jerseys and helmets. Bro.
I mean, at least run up on him, whisper in his ear, "Hey, I could have smoked you." You know what I mean? But come on, bro.
I was about to get that.
It would be us. Like, I'm so glad we avoided an injury there because it would be us to have a player get blasted and injured significantly in a pointless fucking practice.
Right.
Hell yeah. What's good with you, Super Chef? But yeah, man, I'm going to start with Jay. How did your fandom with this team begin? What's your fan story and what's kept you around through all these years of meh that's been happening since Daniel Snyder bought the team in 99?
You got to search. All right. I would say back in 2000, right? This is back. I was full blown straight up hockey all day long. Couldn't play a lick of football. My mom actually taught me about football. Really, and the first game we saw was Skins against the Cowboys. And after that, I was like, all right, I guess it's our home team. You start following, and then you kind of just start going through. I think I really caught on that 2014 was special. Sean was here. And Sean was one of my favorite players. And it kind of just stuck from there, bro. Like high school, whatever. Your boys wearing 21, trying to smoke some heads. And, you think about other teams like, not necessarily the Browns, but, other teams that have gone through the struggle. And it's just like, one day we're going to get there. And I think that's kind of just carried the fandom. And then you just love football. So, knowing the players and everything else and getting to meet some of them sometime because, a lot of them are local. Clint Porter's cool dude. He got some issues going on, but cool dude.
Shout out to Clinton.
Santana, all them guys, man. That's kind of what endears you to the team. And then you just kind of start putting up with the BS, man. I mean, you hope it's gonna be a good season, but it's not. You always have that in the back of your mind. It's gonna be our year. It ain't never happened yet, but I couldn't be like, nah, I'm gonna be a Ravens fan. That can't happen.
Hell no. Like, I be seeing people like ready to, I'm going to this team, I'm going to that team.
It's crazy.
Did they be announcing on Twitter?
Bro, it like we care, first of all. Number two,
fuck the Ravens.
Like, there's only one guy that I would give, and mind you, we had some dark times here. Don't get me wrong. Like,
very dark. All I know is pain here.
When Bruce Allen got more power, I was like, I might be done. Like, I might be done. And I ain't gonna lie. I saw myself say, all right, cool. I said, I'm gonna try to be a Baltimore fan. It lasted like 2 hours. I was like, I can't do it. Can't do it. I don't know. The team got a chokehold on me.
Oh, definitely. They got a stranglehold on me. These motherfuckers are like a family member. When they lose, it affects my week, my day, going to work. Like,
you should see me in the living room. I'm jumping up and down. If I'm at the game, and my wife literally hates going to the game. I can't remember what the Bears game that we lost on that
Monday night.
Yes, and we were there. And I was I was screaming, and she's looking at me like,
didn't Trubisky carve us up?
I can't help it.
He carved us the fuck up.
Oh, he killed us. He killed us. And I'm not like that with any other team, but with Washington, that's my squad, bro. Like, I'm not switching.
Hell yeah, and it also helps that we have, like, as much of a cesspool as a place like Twitter and social media can be, that bond that we all share where we all just got our passions out. We may not always agree. Like, me and you, we did not fuck with each other when Dwayne Haskins was the quarterback, bro.
No.
We button heads like shit on Twitter.
All the time, bro. Because I understand, but I was just like, nah, he got to have something's wrong. I'm like, Ron is the problem. And he was like, nah. He sucks. I was like, no, he don't. And after a while, I was just like, all right, this dude. Like,
hell yeah, like, that's how, like, we gotta remember at the end of the day with these sports conversations, we can disagree and still be cool. Like, me and him, we were saying wild shit.
Say that one more time.
We can disagree and still kumbaya and rep the same.
You know how many arguments or discussions turn to name calling, turn to
me being in the stadium.
Man, hey, yeah. Oh, hold on, real quick before I want to say that. If your boy's watching and you finna pull up, he may not be ready to pull up, but I'm always ready to pull up. I'm just letting y'all know.
Rolling
I'm
up
about that life. I'm being for real. That was crazy to me. Like,
Jay.
Look, that's crazy to me. Like, when I heard that, I was like, yo, you remember the night and a half?
I remember that shit. Like, there's no place for that shit when we.
That's crazy to me. He old too.
Bro. Hell yeah, bro, man.
Hey, look, old people get hit too.
Hell yeah, man. Crack kills, man. Mo, tell me about your fan story and what's kept you around all these years, my guy.
Insanity. I don't know. Man, you know what? We got a Redskins household here. My grandmother, before we got the Washington Redskins, my grandmother was a Steelers fan, which I'm all good. I have zero issues with Steelers fans. They're like on the peripheral when it comes to like my family and like Redskins and Steelers, whatever. No, you don't want to see Harmon this year. By the way, if you see Harmon this year, something went terribly wrong. You already know what's going to happen as soon as somebody mentioned Harmon. We're going in, but So I've been a fan ever since I was watching football, man. I was able to see the '91 Super Bowl. I was able to see. You know, the Todd Collins years, the Brad Johnson years, those magical runs, man, bouncing RFK, all that type of stuff, man.
Thaddeus Moss.
Wow. I ain't even gonna front. I thought he was gonna do something too.
And people thought we was getting Kellen Winslow Sr.
It was the name. It was like, yo, ain't no way your dad is Moss and you ain't got hands like your dad. There's no possible way. But no, man, like the dweeb won't deter me from this team. And we really put everything into a bucket and really think about kind of why we still fans and all of this other stuff, man. I think most realistic fans can separate the owner from the team. I know I do. I know Daniel Snyder, even though he owns the team, the shit that nigga does is the shit that nigga does.
Yeah, exactly. I like to do the same with like music. Separate the art from the artist. R. Kelly's the sickest nigga ever. I can't act like I want two-step when like some of his songs come on, bro.
I might shimmy a little bit when something come on. So yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. But yeah, man, I cannot. I'm too loyal. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like the Nats being, you know, in DC now, and me being originally from Washington, DC, living in Maryland. I never stopped being an Orioles fan. I'm just loyal. I'm just loyal like that. And I'm going to always be loyal to this team, whether it's the Washington Redskins, the Washington football team, the Commanders, whatever. I don't give a fuck about a name.
Me neither, bro.
I root for the players.
The name.
I root for the players. Niggas was going crazy when Commanders came out. Literally saw the helicopter shot. The shit said, "Who the fuck they gonna take that shit down before 6 o'clock in the morning?"
Didn't you wanted to be Red Wolves though?
I did. Not even
I wanted to be Wolves.
I think Rio was howling.
I wanted to be Wolves, but like I don't give a fuck though. Like whatever the name was gonna be, like they nailed the uniform, so I'm cool with it. Like the branding looks good. I like the way that shit looks. They brand shit better. They market shit better. And we have a clean, fresh load. My man Zach said, what's more likely? The Sean Baby Yoga position, Watson, only getting 4 to 6 games, or me getting a jersey shipped snail before week 1. Bro, my man has had his jersey. He ordered it on 2/2/22, and they've pushed that shit back like 7 times. And I'm watching people wear jerseys right now, bro. What's going on,
That's
man?
the motherfucking Foreman Mills jerseys, bro. They don't even got the right numbers and the right or the
gate
correct spelling of the name. They got none of that shit right, man.
They got mismatched font on the jersey sleeves. I seen a black jersey with gray sleeves.
Yo, you posted that jersey. It was one time somebody posted it
on the shirt, bro.
It was cherry colored, bro. What the fuck was that? I was like, yo, that's not a real. Where you get that shit from? You just made that jersey, didn't you?
That shit crazy. We're at the point now, bro. Okay, so July starts tomorrow. I still see people, the logo, the red on the white jersey ain't what it should be. Why are they using black now? It is July, my guy. We are 5 months past that shit. Let that shit go.
Bro, jersey edits still, like to this day, while I appreciate the design work that they're able to do, keep that shit to yourself. Like,
nah, I don't care about none of that.
Change it.
I don't care about none of that. At every post I see when somebody talking about, they'll repost it and like, this thing the jersey should be. Yeah, it's always gonna be red. I'm like, bro, it's done. It's done. It's never coming back. There's not gonna be some type of retro. No one cares.
I imagine
jerseys are fire, black is hot. Just deal with it, man. It's okay to change.
Bro, like, it's okay to like, bro. It's a name, bro.
They didn't move us without the box, bro.
They didn't move us to Kalamazoo, Michigan, my guy. They changed the name. They changed the last name, bro. They even brought y'all the goddamn band back, and they're gonna be playing the instrumental of the fight song, bro. Just, it's okay, bro. It's okay.
Remember they said they was gonna move the team when we get a new owner? Who the fuck be in these? I swear these niggas be on some
like DC, the capital, like the nation's fucking capital is gonna lose a football team.
Come on, man.
Stop it. Y'all gotta cut it out, man. Y'all gotta cut it out. Okay, I want to talk about. Terry got it. We talked about Terry getting his bag. He sent out a memo today. That shit made me feel proud as a fan. He said, "I cannot imagine a better fan base in a place to spend my career." Doesn't that bring a smile to your heart? Because we've been told and we've been seeing that people don't want to be here. Doesn't it feel good to see homegrown, developed talent actually want to stay?
Terry was always going to get signed, man.
I'm just glad that he acknowledged the fans, because you know how we get. You know how some of these fools out here are. Nah, we should trade Terry. He should go. He ain't that good. And I know they see that stuff. I know
Who the hell said that shit?
Bro, I saw it a couple times. When the longer we waited, they were like, nah, Terry should be gone. We should trade him for something good now. I'm like, bro, you do realize he is the best receiver on our team. How's his offense?
One of the best in the league.
Facts.
Yo, like, there's this one of the things that I don't really particularly like, and I've made voice notes about it. I've posted about it. Carnard is new. Go follow the Twitter all day. I've said this. There's an issue that I have with this fan base. There's a love-hate relationship I have with this fan base. I love the fans. I love the dedication. I love the desire. Everybody want to win. We can put that out there. Everybody want to win. But there's also this weird-ass sense of entitlement that the fans have with the team. And I remember there was a couple of instances where I think one cat was upset. They sent Ron some boxing gloves.
Yeah, you talking about the artist dude. Yeah,
he got mad or some shit. He
didn't say thank you or some shit like that.
Him personally. Who cares? Like, what the fuck? And then another cat came out and was like, when Ron was like, look, I'm sick and tired of this team being the laughingstock of the league. And this motherfucker want to say, you only been here for 2 years. I've been a fan for 30 years. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how long you've been a fan. This man Ron is the head coach of the football team.
That's my favorite.
Don't want to see no more fucking laughing stock in the league. He has every right to sit there and be like, shit. Matter of fact, after 2 years and he see this shit, you already know it's a fucking problem.
And it's been a fucking roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster of 2 years. This nigga has cancer, the name changed. Dan is a fucking idiot and has constant allegations and name in the news. He's had 1,000 different quarterbacks in 2 years. You know how many storylines they've been? We've been like 8 seasons of an HBO TV show in the 2 years that he's been here. And fancy to cut that. I've been a fan for this long shit. Somebody was in my comments today talking about, you young fan. I've been a fan for 40 years. I didn't fucking ask you, my guy.
Give a fuck. Nah, take you and your 40 years and stick it up your ass, bro. I don't give a fuck. I've been a fan as long. I'm not 40 years old yet. So
I don't have a reason to like it. I don't have a reason to enjoy liking this team, and I love this team. So don't tell me about my fandom, my guy.
We have. Let's see. I was born in '89. You was born in '91. We haven't seen anything. I would say the best season I've ever seen is the RG3 season. That was 2012.
So much fun.
Magic.
One of the greatest seasons I've ever seen in my life.
So much fun.
But hey, look, the real lost thing in this is Jason Wright. Because Jason, it's like Jason came here, he made a lot of different changes, and you know he's growing in a position. You got to grow in a position because you don't know the fan base. Mm-hmm. And everything he's done, like people, all right, we might say, hey, you might want to do this, might want to do that, but people go over everything that happens is Jason.
They think they know his day-to-day.
Newsflash, it's not his fault. This team sucked before he got here.
Hey, he's not Bruce.
He got here.
I've seen people compare him to Bruce.
Exactly.
Let me say this to whoever watching, whoever listening, whoever on Twitter, on YouTube, stop fucking mentioning Jason Wright when you got a problem with the fucking team. Jason Wright is one of the best things that's happened to this team. Now, we can talk about things that the team has done overall, missteps that the team has done overall, but to lay blame at only Jason Wright's feet, I got a fucking problem with that shit. Stop it.
And even then, look, even then on the missteps, prime example with the Sean Taylor tribute, and it came out of nowhere. And everybody was like, hey, you know, what's up? Why is this not the case? They came back the next year and gave us an entire layout of the entire year of everything that you're going to do. And people still had a problem with that.
All right, Duncan, my guy. Philly fan, channel member. This is my guy, but he's a Philly fan. You know, Philly fans don't watch too much football. So he just said, with your terrible O-line, you know, the 6th best O-line in the league last year, Wentz is going to be running for his life every play with our great O-line. Hurts will be in the backfield eating it. He's going to be in the backfield running because he's not a quarterback. That's what he's going to be doing in the backfield. Shout out to you for the $5 super, my guy. He always comes in talking his Eagles shit. Y'all deserve humbling. We need to talk about Philadelphia.
What up, Duncan? Y'all deserve some humbling, though, for sure.
What the hell is everybody so hype about?
All-star team, nigga. They said they're going to be
Remember Snyder said dream team. He said we're unstoppable. We feel unstoppable.
The only person that they added was AJ
Brown and James Bradbury.
They got Reddick in the backfield.
Hey, look, I had to have my eyes open about James Bradbury. That man getting smoked all the time. Not worried about that. You get one receiver.
Ask him about Terry. Ask Bradbury about Terry.
Well, I don't get it. There's nothing that appeals to me on that team at all. How is AJ Brown gonna get the ball if your quarterback running around getting 50 yards every game?
Hurts sucks, bro. Like what are we talking about?
Look, let me say this, man. Duncan, I need you to hear me out when I say this right now. All right. Y'all have a chance to be good this year. I'm not gonna sit here and just hate. Right? Y'all got a chance to be good.
Facts, Jay.
Yep, that is facts. Facts.
But let me say this. Y'all won 7. Wait, no.
They won 9.
Y'all won 9 games last year. Y'all played 0 top tier QBs.
0.
Every team that y'all beat was ass, including us, because we literally almost beat y'all with a nigga that was working at Home Depot before
we almost beat them twice.
Almost beat them twice. At the end of the day,
we had 2 10-point leads with them, with Garrett Gilbert and Heineke playing
quarterback. Garrett Gilbert and Heineke. Bruh, y'all ain't done shit, ain't won shit, and Tom Brady and the Bucs exposed y'all motherfucking asses in the playoffs last year. That shit was a thing of fucking beauty. Your non-throwing fucking QB got exposed for the non-fucking QB throwing that his ass is.
Facts, Smitty. He's ain't gonna be the backfield receivers. Hell yeah.
Bruh, and this year ain't gonna be no difference. Go ahead and pay that man $35 million a year. We like to see it. Thank you.
I would love to know when we had a shit O-line though, because I don't recall that.
We haven't had a shit O-line. Even with motherfuckers rotating in, we still
we had us at O-line and we were still blocking dudes.
Oh yeah, son.
I mean, I didn't even know who these guys were coming in. They were still rocking dudes.
Look, they had a good offseason. Don't get me wrong, but people need to fucking relax.
Chill.
They need to relax, bro. That Philly hype is crazy. Like, I hate Dallas, but shouldn't Dallas be the favorite coming into this season? When did Philly just like significantly jump Dallas because they had a good offseason? Like all of a sudden Jalen Hurts better than Dak?
Until Dallas is dethroned, Dallas is at the head of this class.
To be honest with you, if you had to rank them, I'm probably putting Dak first, Carson second.
Facts.
Hurts is third.
That's where I'm at. I don't know. I'll put Daniel Jones.
I put Hurts at 4th, bro. I'm sorry. I like Daniel Jones better than Hurts.
Well, I mean, I couldn't tell playing. If he played us 16 times a year, he'd be bomb.
Listen, Jalen Hurts went into New York.
And they said this Philly hype is worse than us hyping up Fitz last year. Yo, fuck Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Nobody hyped.
My man played like 6 snaps and got 10 million bounce.
My man was at more Bills games. He was at more Bills games than football team games last year, bro.
Nobody hyped up Fitz last year. I think people were like, okay, we got Fitz.
I might have had moments where I hyped up Fitz last year, bro.
I didn't.
I saw him throw that one pass to Terry versus the Patriots in the preseason, and I was like, yes, a quarterback.
I mean, he could throw, he could make the throws, but I just like I didn't hype him up, man. I definitely was like, I'm happy he's here. He's the guy we got to get behind. Let's get behind him.
Hey, shout out to my guys at the Command This podcast. My boys Steve, Dev, Phil, all my guys over there. He said, "What up?" It's July. Everything.
I like it.
We got a lollipop schedule. Only thing Hurts needs to watch for is a falling stands at FedEx. Yo, Hurts almost got his life taken at our dumbass stadium, bro.
This man wrote an essay about that shit too.
Yeah, he did. And you know what's crazy? When he wrote that, I was like, "That's just our stadium." I figured that was gonna happen.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. That happened. It didn't even feel like, oh damn, like it just felt like normal shit, you know.
I knew it was normal. I was like, well, that's what we do. So it is.
I think that was the same day. I think niggas was getting pissed on with the.
No, that was week 1. That was week 1.
Oh god, our stadium is fucking trash. Look, you cannot go head to head with me and joke me about my stadium because nigga, I will join your side. Our stadium,
right? I'm about to say it don't matter. The stadium sucks.
Stadium is
when we sit here and argue about where the stadium's gonna be, I'm like, bro, just make it state of the art and not what this stadium is, bro. Like, ultimately, my selfish ass wants it here in Prince William because this is where I live at, and I hate the drive. But this, if you put it in Landover again, just please make it not that.
That's
because that stadium ain't it, bro.
Do not try to joke us on the stadium, bro. We don't give a fuck. That shit is ass. Straight up.
Yeah, dudes become your stadium's trash. Like,
I know it is.
This is. Hey, you know it's crazy on Madden. they have one of the little momentum joints that says after every quarter the field gets worse for the opposing team.
Oh, unstable ground. Unstable ground.
I was like, that's accurate. That is accurate.
Stay away from the 20-yard line and the 30-yard line.
I'm telling you,
ACL
man.
to die.
I'm like, now that field's dangerous, bro. I've seen many ACLs taken on that field.
Yeah, I've seen many our players and other players.
I'm talking about fans. Remember fan appreciation? They used to let you play on the field.
Yeah, someone definitely told me.
I stepped in one of them jokers, man. My foot almost got caught. Another kid blew his ACL out.
Awful.
I was like, man, this is what this field do, man.
It was all dirt painted green at the time. But they say I love how everybody thinks Wentz is terrible. Yo, I see somebody put Wentz as they ranked him 28th in their QB rankings. I was like, what did Carson Wentz do to? Is it because he loves God why people hate him, bro?
People hate that shit.
People hate Carson Wentz so much, bro.
I saw him at 30, and I saw him at 30, and then it was the cat that made the ranking was standing by that shit. He was like, yeah, Wentz is the 30th best QB in the league. Like,
I don't understand how that can happen because he had a good year last year. It's the real reason is people were stuck on that last game and they could have got to the playoffs, and then it just goes in a whole reel of all the bad stuff that happened. But Carson was not bad last year.
Indianapolis has not won in Jacksonville 6 straight times.
Yes,
right.
Y'all
put that shit on Carson.
Well, yeah. And the whole team played bad. Darius Leonard played bad. Jonathan Taylor ain't do shit. Like, bruh. Like, come on, bro. I'm glad we get Jacksonville off the rip to start the season, too. We're going to light their ass up in week 1. That's our first Commanders game, bro. It's going to be lit in It's going to be lit in Landover, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm up in there, yo.
All right, so when y'all see the schedule, what was your first thoughts of this year's schedule as compared to last year?
Easier.
The quarterbacks. That was the first thing I looked at. We play a lot easier quarterbacks than we didn't have to run that gauntlet we did last year.
I think the stadium set the schedule set up nicely because we get Jacksonville the first year. Jacksonville always talking that trash. I don't know why. They talk mean trash to us. Like we don't be bouncing them out.
Jacksonville had 1 year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And then that third week against the Eagles, that's the game I'm looking for.
That's a dub too. I got us going at least 3-1 with the one.
I got us smacking their head.
One loss being Dallas. I got us at least going 3-1.
Yep, that's what I got.
Are we going to Dallas? That's the game we go to Dallas.
Yeah.
That's a loss. All right.
Now we got the whiteout at FedEx Field week 18. That's versus Dallas, and that's what the whiteout is.
That's for the NFC East. Mark my words right now.
Yes, sir. That's when we get our 11th and division clinching W, and we end our first year as the Commanders regular season as the NFC East champions, and we will be going crazy on the Twitter app, my friend.
I kind of wish they changed that to the blackout game, but
yeah, the blackout game's the Kirk Cousins return.
Oh no, I'm going to be there. That's what I tell you, I'm gonna be live streaming that hoe the entire time.
My boy Cav gonna be front row center. My boy Cav gonna be front row center with a Kirk Cousins jersey on. Let's go.
You better, yeah. He definitely is too. I'm gonna be there.
That joint with a ski mask, hoodie, Nike boots, all types of shit.
Let's go.
Blackout at FedEx. That's just gonna be lit, bro.
Hey, that's gonna be tough. That's a 1:00 game, right?
Yeah. So all our home games are at 1:00 unless something gets flipped.
Monday night joint. We got the Monday night with the Eagles.
That's on the road. Week 10, yeah. When Carson goes, that's gonna be a rowdy ass atmosphere when Carson's Prince Harry looking ass trots himself back into Lincoln Financial, bro.
You know they're gonna boom.
They have such.
They're gonna beat the fuck out of them. It ain't even Carson's fault. They're gonna boom.
Well, yeah, Carson put them in position to win that fucking Super Bowl, and they treat that man like he's garbage because he had one bad year.
I mean, I don't know how you can blame a quarterback for having a bad year when he was injured, came back, had the year, and then he went to another team and had a bad year as far as the Colts are concerned, but he was good. You can't expect that. So I expect more of the same, but I feel like we got a better team than both of them teams. So that is me.
Facts. Steve said, never seen so much hate for someone that threw 27-7 and 330. And the thing is, he threw 27-7 with 3,500 yards in an offense where they played against his skill set. They made him hand the ball off 1,000 times to Jonathan Taylor. Carson's not a game manager. He can't play Alex Smith football. He got to sling that motherfucker around a little bit. And his numbers would have been even better. He got COVID the second to last week of the season. Wasn't even supposed to play versus the Raiders. Ended up playing, stunk the joint up, and they lost because Derek Carr made the best throw of his life to Hunter Renfrow at the end of the fourth quarter. And then they stunk it up in Jacksonville, and that's all people talk about. But weeks 4 through 11, he was a top 7 quarterback in the league last year.
Back, yep.
But nobody wants to talk about that.
He played out of his mind those weeks, but people fail to forget. I don't get it.
The San Francisco 49ers were in the NFC Championship. He went down to San Francisco on Sunday Night Football and gave them work, bro. Tore their ass up to San Francisco.
He did. He looked amazing. I watched that game probably after we signed Carson. I probably watched those highlights like every night,
bro, like religiously.
Like 2 weeks, man. He looked so good in that game, and that's the thing. That's what he's capable of. But for some odd reason, like I saw another graphic somebody posted on Twitter was like, biggest team, every team's biggest regret, and it was like traded for Carson Wentz. What?
I don't understand.
So we haven't had a QB in 20 fucking years, and our biggest regret is trading for a QB that has done nothing but produce.
Right. Look at what Carson has had to throw to his entire career.
In 2019, he took a team with Greg Ward as the best receiver to the playoffs.
A former quarterback.
He took a team with no 500-yard receivers to the fucking playoffs, and he threw for 4,000 yards. Like, bruh.
That man was fighting for his life. He still did it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if Clowney didn't dirty hit him in that playoff game, he probably would have won that game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, that alone should tell you that, you know, Carson, for as much controversy as he brings for whatever reason, it's going to work here one way or another. It's going to be better than watching Taylor Heineke throw ducks. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, man, Carson about to give him 4K and 30 touchdown. I promise you. Duncan with the $10 super, his rebuttal. Without Amari, Dak's QB rating is 86 and Jalen's is 87. Second, we won 7 of our last 8 games last year. Didn't beat anybody. Last game don't count. Plus, he's NFL.com's third rising star. And lastly, Jalen Hurts was a rookie. Facts. Okay, and I'll give you another fact. Jalen Hurts cannot fucking throw the football, Duncan. You gave me a lot of nice little numbers and nice little tidbits, but he's about as accurate as me. And I'm not in the NFL, my guy.
The Eagles led the league in rushing because they fucking QB can't throw. That's why. Because their QB was running all over the fucking field.
The Eagles fans, they look at their quarterback and they see Lamar Jackson. No. And that's not what that is. That is dollar store bargain bin. That is Goodwill Lamar Jackson.
Great value, Lamar Jackson.
If you really want to analyze it, right? If he's running outside the pocket and doing all the other extra stuff, his line really doesn't have the block. So yeah, your numbers for your line are gonna go up. But if he has to sit back there and throw, he's
AJ Brown's good, my guy.
Yeah, he's not mid. No, he's definitely
AJ Brown not bad.
He's not Terry, but he's not
Terry, but he all right though.
That contract though it's like, I don't know. If Terry, hypothetically speaking, if Terry was the guy that the Eagles brought in instead of AJ Brown, are we still talking about the Eagles, or are they still talking about the Eagles the same way they're talking about them right now?
No,
because of how AJ Brown is and where he came from versus what Terry has had to deal with. Are they still talking about the Eagles the same way? I don't think they are. I think they're like, oh, the Eagles probably made some minor upgrades, but they're probably not they probably are not one of the top 5 teams in the NFC.
Hell no.
So
I don't know, man. My guy LaVincent. First of all, LaVincent, that's an awesome name. I watched Wentz in college. We played in these states, put players around him and watch what happens. Watch this shit. Oh, I believe it, bro. And we're gonna be running some shit this year, bro. I was seeing some of the sets they was running at OTAs. Man, if we can get a healthy Curtis Samuel, knock on wood again. If we can get Curtis Sidefield Samuel on the actual field, this offense is going to be electric, bro.
I just big up to the fans too, man. Like, need y'all to do better overall. Like, Curtis Samuel was injured last season, and they already calling him a bust. I get it. You're mad. It's not your money.
Yeah, you was about to say something?
It's not your money.
I was going to say, I knew he was hurt when he got here. All right. And I knew last year, I'm just like, I said it earlier, like around week 5, shut him down. Shut him down. Stop trying to run him out there and justify why you signed him. I'm fine with shutting him down. I just want to see production from this year. I know what he can do. I've seen him what he can do, obviously. But if he can, I don't even care if he just plays 10 games. If he can stay healthy and, I don't know, run Diami on the cage on deep route, I don't really care. I mean, how are you really going to stop this offense? You can't. You got to double Terry. John Dawson seems like the part. Curtis Samuel, that dude's shifty, bro. Like, if you watch some of his tape, he's shifty. Do a lot of things. And then, like I said, you run Diami out there with the cage on deep route. It seems like that's the one that he get open on. And you've seen him in college playing with Sam Howell. He just come down with the ball. Your boy Darian, he swears by Diami.
Oh, he love him. He love him, yo.
Oh, my boy Jalen's calling for a breakout. We're about to do a video on this next week because they're calling for a breakout season for Diami.
Man,
I like it.
I like it though. But I'm just saying, like, if you can get all that, if you can get that ball rolling, you can get like 3 of these guys rolling. You can't really stop us unless we stop ourselves.
My man said, "Hope the mascot has jersey number 21." That would be cool. I would
dope.
Would like that. That's a good another way to pay homage to the guy. 2-1, man. Rest in paradise. Taken too soon. Hurts is a glorified track star. Brucey off longest yard more accurate than Hurts. John Bates gonna have a crazy season. I think John Bates is solid. I'm more excited to see Cole Turner though.
I like him a lot.
Cole Turner, bro. Hey, did you see the college tape?
Bruh.
He dope. He dope. That's one dude I'm excited to see on offense.
He looks like fucking Thor on the practice field, bro. That dude looks legit, bro. He looks the part, bro. He's strictly a pass option tight end. No hand in the dirt, Jeremy Sprinkle shit with Cole Turner.
He's what AGG aspires to be.
We gotta take a shot every time we bring up AGG or Harmon.
AGG drink.
Oh man, but man, so 4 weeks away, training camp on the way. How many y'all going to any games this year?
I'm trying to. I usually go to at least like 2 of the preseason games, just because I just want to see what's going on.
There's only one home one this year. It's the first one.
Well, I guess I'm going to that one. And
Carolina, August 13th.
Yeah, I'm going to the week 1. I have to. Gotta go to week 1. I already bought the tickets.
We out here, bro. Jacksonville, we lit.
I'm trying to go as many as I can, though. To be honest with you, as long as the wife want to go, we going.
I gotta get on the tickets, though.
Oh, you going any?
I'll do that. I'm trying to go to a few. My schedule is crazy on weekends, so I'm trying to get to a couple of at least 2 or 3. That week 1 game I really do want to be at.
Man, that's gonna be a
crazy time, bro. That energy can be wild.
Hell yeah, bro. Like, for all the people who think the Commanders shit wasn't a hot commodity, bro, we've had the hottest selling jersey since February, bro. Yes, it's because it's new. Not every new team, you know what I'm saying? How much motherfuckers is out copping Cleveland Guardian shit? Like let's cut it out, bro.
Right.
Not every
when the black jerseys drop.
That's what I'm waiting on. Probably like October. And that's probably just the order. We probably not putting black jerseys on our body that aren't from wish.com in 2022, bro.
Facts.
Because
motherfuckers are just now getting the home and away jerseys. Like right now, they're starting to ship and stuff.
You better go ahead and go make that black jersey. They're gonna be here in time, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I really want that black jersey. That black jersey is. I get in the arguments with that jersey, bro.
Phenomenal jersey, bro. I cannot wait to see us wear it.
I wish it's not that bad neither. Your boy Todd had it on. In the spring.
Oh, the white zone. Yeah, I saw
that. Man, he caught one today. He texted me that jar. I was like, oh shit.
That was cool, bro.
I like the black, but my favorite's the white, bro. That white hits, bro. That white
one's too tough. I ain't gonna lie.
I love the sleeves and I like the gradient look. It's different. People are like, oh, they look like old Pro Bowl jersey. No, them shit's fire, bro.
They look like the Cardinals.
For anybody that says that isn't burgundy, it's a different color. If you would have went to the little fan appreciation during the Jordan FedEx field in the parking lot, you would have saw it is the same color.
Fucking burgundy.
It's the same burgundy. Matter of fact, you got both of them in the background right now. It's the same burgundy.
It is, bro. I've seen the jersey up close. I've seen it on the mannequin. It is the same burgundy. And I'm tired of talking about shades of burgundy. I'm tired of seeing these jersey fixes. Let's fix the uniform. Bro, they're here. You can't even change them for like the first 3 to 5 years after you change your uniform color. They're here to stay. Let's talk about some goddamn football. And my man said this with his chest. He said, I'm ready for Terry to put Diggs on a fucking skillet, cook his ass this year. These Dallas fans think Diggs is a shutdown corner. I do think that's hilarious, though, because despite all those picks, he's not a shutdown corner. He gets his ass roasted, bro.
He gave over 1,000 yards last year.
Hell yeah. He gave up a whole Pro Bowl season himself.
He's very opportunistic. Pro Bowl receiver.
He's like D Hall in his prime on steroids, bro. He's opportunistic and he causes turnovers, but he's not an elite cornerback coverage wise. No. My man be in the right spot in the zone all the time.
Yep. You put that man-to-man coverage, good luck.
Hell yeah,
bro. He is a Woozier in coverage, bro. That's what he is. Anthony Brown.
That would be fly, Scotty. Let me see. We still need a true big body number 2 beside Terry. That's a great point. Let's pivot. Is Cam Sims finally going to be a consistent role-playing receiver for us this year?
No, because they hate him. No. The easy question.
Scott Turner can't stand that man, bro.
Hey, look, real quick before we talk about that, y'all know how I feel about Scott Turner, but he's saying the offense look good. But I would love to see Cam Sims a lot more, but they hate him, so I don't know what to tell you.
What you think, Mo?
It's a numbers game with Cam right now, man. Can he produce if he's given reps? Probably, but for Cam right now, he's probably wide receiver 6 in the pecking order, not because of what he can do,
or 5.
Or 5.
Oh no, because the slot receivers, yeah, he's probably number like 5 or 6. Yeah,
really.
Right, like, and then you've got receivers in front of him. You got Terry.
He's probably 5. He probably wide receiver 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's 4?
Diami.
Nah, because you got Terry.
It's Terry Dotson, Samuel. Diami.
Oh, Samuel. I keep forgetting about Samuel. All right, so you're about
5.
We were forgetting about Samuel yet.
Curtis Samuel was Samuel before Debo was Debo Samuel.
He was, bro. He cornered the market, and then Debo, like, he took off with it. He walked so Debo could run. Facts.
That was all Kyle Shanahan, by the way. I'm just like, y'all know.
Kyle Shanahan is insane, bro. I watched Kyle Shanahan scheme up an offense with receivers like Jabbar Gaffney running open all year, but we had Rex Grossman and John Beck playing quarterback.
That man had 900 yards, and we let him go. And people were hot. Oh, it was hot.
We let him go. We gave his number to the RG
immediately too.
I got a confession, man.
Here we go.
Got a confession. I believed in John Beck for a hot.
No! Nigga, that Buffalo game was the worst shit I've ever seen.
Are you for real?
I was behind him, man. I was for real. As soon as we picked him up, I went straight to BYU highlight. Like, oh, yo, this motherfucker's slinging. Let's go.
Even after 0-4, you still behind him.
No, I was behind him at the beginning of the season. Then
I remember Shanahan sticked his name on
then
that.
He played the game, and I was like,
oh yeah, he put his whole name on Beck and Grossman. Hey, Raging Sports Talk, we're wearing the blacks once. We have the option to wear them twice. I've been told we're wearing them once this year. Shout out to Merrill for the $2 super chat. Any concerns for linebackers? That is a great point. We're about to get to that in just a second. There's definitely some concerns to be had because Jamin Davis as a first-round pick, even though he probably shouldn't have been one ultimately, we need to see a significant rise in production out of him in year 2. But since we're talking about you believed in John Beck, Jay, what is your biggest, you believed in him and he did not deserve your belief? What is your biggest regret in putting your name on somebody that was here?
All right. I'm gonna say RG3, man. I went. That's probably the biggest.
That's everybody. That's an easy one.
Nah, it was different for me, dog. That was the dude. He was that nigga. And even in pre. All right, you remember the preseason game we played against the Lions? and Jay Gruden put him out there and behind that terrible line, he was getting smoked the whole game.
Yeah.
I was screaming. I was upset, bro. Like I went down the pipe with that one.
You realized them sacks was his fault.
Yeah, I was hurt, man. I still got my RG3 jersey, man. But let's see, outside of him, man, shoot, somebody that I believed in that thought was gonna be. I actually thought Troy Apke was gonna be nice, bro. I'm dead serious. Like, no,
we believe that shit. That
I believed it from the draft when your boy was like, oh, he can run. I said, oh yeah, we got one. He gets out there, bro. And I'm watching the game. I'm like, dog, this dude, how are you this fast? And you a day late, $1 short on every pass. And then after that, it turned to hate so much. Like, I want this dude cut, and he's still around.
Why is he still on his team?
Apparently, he's a lead at special team, even though I don't really see him being a lead at special teams as much as they like to praise and acclaim him for. But I thought Philip Thomas was going to be like the best free safety in the NFL, bro. Like, come on. Oh, Chris Horton.
I got another one. Devin Thomas. Thought that dude was going to be the GOAT. Hey, look. Remember that game? He had three catches for 100 yards and like 2 or 3 touchdowns. I said, my man's a ride.
It's over.
And then he must have punched Shanahan in the face because he never saw the field after that.
Never saw the field ever.
And then he went to the Giants and won a ring.
Oh, I got you one. Terrell Pryor.
Ooh. Workout warrior himself.
I knew it was over with
catch extraordinaire.
Yo, I knew it was over with him when they were in practice and him and your boy Swearinger got into it and he bucked at him and my man almost fell on the ground. I said this is not good.
Bro,
it's not good.
I knew the writing was on the wall. Week 1, first play of the fucking season. Play action. Kirk puts up a 50-yard bomb right in his hands and he drops that shit. I was like, oh no.
I got one. Everybody remember this dude. Remember Kareem Moore?
Ah!
I got another one.
And Nicholson too. I thought he was gonna be a GOAT too.
Man,
at least he throwing hands, bro. But I mean,
Kareem Moore has like the most embarrassing play in franchise history, other than the swinging gate shit.
Oh, you saw it from the Saints game.
Yeah, from Robert Meacham bitching him for the fumble. That was the saddest shit. What were you about to say, Mo?
Let me tell you who I thought was gonna be it. Bakari fucking Rambo.
Yo, hey, you're not alone. I said, yo, he got a tough name. Oh yeah, he finna be fired. And that dude never did anything.
Rambo was supposed to be.
Look, that name knocked my jersey down. That shit took a bad angle hitting the couch.
Bakari Rambo was going to be everything for the secondary, man.
And he couldn't do nothing right.
That secondary of Rambo, Philip Thomas, and David Emerson was supposed to be the Legion of Boom. They were supposed to be the Legion of Boom. And our bro, we've had so many Jags here that we believed in, bro. I'm so sick of praising. That's why I get so offended now when I keep seeing people willing to bet their whole life on these nothing-ass players, bro. Like, I want all our players to succeed, but I'm not going to be delusional about some of these dudes on the roster, bro. Like, I'm not going to lose my mind when we cut someone in the offseason that's never going to make an impact on Sundays. Like
DeAndre Carter. And listen, like, you got to be fooling yourself, man. DeAndre Carter was forced into that situation.
He really was, though.
In any other team, he's getting spot minutes. But
he had 0 career touchdowns before last year.
Come on. He take one back, and I was excited. I ain't gonna front.
Oh, that shit was great. No, he did great for us. He lost me when he dropped that pass versus Dallas, though.
Oh, he was done with him.
Bro, I couldn't.
Was going crazy when
I watched that shit right in front of me, bro. Kyle Allen put that. First of all, that was the best deep ball we watched all last year because it didn't have too much air on it. It went right in his hands because it wasn't Heineke. It wasn't Heineke, man. DeAndre Carter. But let's talk about the linebacker situation. Are y'all concerned that we didn't aggressively pursue a linebacker either in free agency or in the draft? Or are y'all cool with what we have?
Yes, I'm concerned.
Tell me about it.
Y'all know how I feel about Jamin Davis, bro. This nigga should have never been picked. I was banging the table for Mac Jones or Justin Fields, and we chose this Bama. He started 7 career games. I get you. He runs a 4.3. That's great. but the speed ain't nothing if you don't know what you're looking at.
Facts.
He had one good play last year. I'm not even gonna fake. He had two. He had two good plays last year, and that was it. A linebacker should plenty of linebackers flash before 2 or 3 games. Some of them
somebody said Sewell Cravens. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
goodness. I ain't gonna lie. I was on that Sewell Cravens joint though. I ain't gonna fake.
Every time the team do something stupid, Sewell Cravens come out. I told y'all niggas. told y'all.
You can't even really say nothing to him about it because he ain't wrong.
He's not wrong.
He could get the fuck though, man. I remember when we cut his ass. This motherfucker bought all his extra jerseys and went to Dick's in Ashburn and was handing out his jersey to fans like he was that guy. Like, fuck out of here, Sewell Cravens.
Wasn't he a second-round pick too?
Yeah, he was, bro. We have the worst luck in second-round picks, bro.
That's true.
Oh yeah, but keep going about Jamin Davis.
So when you watch Jamin, right, you got to, as a linebacker, you have to be able to trust your eyes and see what you're looking at, and also understand your position on the defense. And I don't see that a lot from him. You may see little flashes where he can, close a gap, tackle a guy, something like that. That's cool and everything, but I would rather have like another veteran presence there, even if it's just like an outside guy, because believe it or not, it's Cole's first year playing middle linebacker, and with middle linebacker comes a lot of responsibility. And he's gonna need somebody to lean on. And right now, we got Dry Mail. Like, who else do we have? We don't really have anyone. We don't have anybody else to for him to lean on to look at and be like, okay, they had Fletcher in the building. That's cool, but he ain't on the field. He's not gonna be there. So I think we need a veteran that has played the position for a while, knows what's going on, even if he ain't on the field. We just need him there so he can lean on him, so we can figure out
Anthony. We can get an Anthony Barr or somebody like that.
I would love that.
And to close the book on the Cam Sims conversation, my opinion on Cam Sims, like the guy, cool dude, and he's solid, but he's 26 now. It feels like he's been in the league for 10 years, and the guy didn't break out in college. He hasn't broke out yet in the league. He may not ever break out, guys. He may just be the roster-ending depth tall receiver that occasionally catches a touchdown. He may just be that guy. We may have to just accept that. Somebody said their biggest regret, they had faith in Adam Archuleta. Yo, we've had L's here, bro. We made him the highest paid safety.
That was one of the worst signings I've seen this team make.
No, that was Hainsworth.
Vinny Serrato,
he's number one. He's definitely number one. I thought
Vinny Serrato was wilding, bro.
Hey, he was out here throwing cash like NBA money, man.
That was Hainsworth.
I remember it hit 1201 and we had that contract set up.
Yep, we had that shit at $100 million for.
I was at my mom's, so I was celebrating the bid. I was ready to go.
That man took a break on the field against the Eagles, bro.
That's wild.
That man said, "Fuck getting up and finishing the play. I'm gonna just lay my big ass."
Didn't Vic run by him twice on that play?
Oh my God. Hell yeah. Rufio was good, my guy. He said we beat you down in 97. Rip on middle, you heard. Hey, I wasn't at Fred Lynn yet, bro. When I got to Fred Lynn, we used to whoop Rip on ass, bro. Hell yeah, man. But man, we've taken plenty of L's here as a fan base. What do you feel about the linebacker room, Mo?
I'm concerned, just like Jay. I'm concerned. I'm concerned, but it's a mild concern. Because this team doesn't use three linebackers.
Campbell.
Oh God, Jason Campbell. This team don't use 3 linebackers. They got the Buffalo nickel Drake. I'm actually a fan of Jamin Davis, and only because I feel like he has he's got the physical makeup to improve. And I think the problem with Jamin is that where he was drafted, the expectations were through the roof.
Yep.
He's coming in to a defense that just won the NFC East, dominated the entire year, and you're like, okay, well, plug and play. He should be ready to go. And he just wasn't. I mean, he came in as a project. You draft him in the first round. The expectations at that point is that he's going to produce like a first-round talent. And because he didn't, then it's like, oh, well, he's automatically a bust. This fan base can't wait to call somebody a bust, even after one season, rookie, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're a bust if you don't produce out the gate. Yep. I do think that Jamin will be fine. However,
he needs to be more than that.
I'm with you. I mean, he's gonna have to show something this year. But I am with both of y'all. I would like. There was a lot of smoke around Anthony Barr. I hope that that's true. There's kind of an upside and a downside to that, because then if there's so much smoke on Anthony Barr right now, then that means that the current crop of linebackers aren't showing what they need to show to get a team confidence that we good with just going in with
the young guys
right now, with Mayo and with Kaliki Hudson. So I don't know. I'm not, like I said, there's a mild concern. I think we are okay because of the sets that we play. We play a lot of 5-2, so I definitely think it's not too bad, but there needs to be more depth there for sure. I would welcome an Anthony Barr signing.
I just need Jamin in year 2 to have better instinct and better hips. Because last year he had really bad eyes, bro. He was terrible at anticipating plays, filling the gaps. He was getting washed whenever a guard pulled. Like, he looked lost. He looked like, it's not easy to be a linebacker in the NFL. I understand that. But it's a problem when I'm sitting there 7 rows back and every third down it feels like he was being pulled off the field. Why is your first round middle linebacker coming off the field every third down, bro?
It felt like he had only started 7 games in college, didn't it?
It definitely did. And the only reason he started in college because his teammates suffered a catastrophic career-ending medical situation. So it definitely felt like it, man. But he started it got to the point where we had to start celebrating if he made regular plays. Like, someone caught the ball and he tackled him. Oh, look at Jamin. Hey, let's go.
Yes.
That's how you know
doing
regular stuff and celebrating. That's bad, man.
Hell yeah.
This team would do well to deploy him like Dallas deploys Micah Parsons. And no, he's not Micah Parsons, but use that speed to your advantage. Send him at the quarterback.
I'm not sure he would have the pass rush repertoire as Micah.
I'm about to say, I don't think he does.
Just let him rush, let him run a gap. Just let him run through a gap and hit somebody. Like, even if he misses, at least you get the QB out in space, and you probably move the QB into a defender's arms at that point. So, I mean, if you deploy him like a Micah Parsons is really fucking good. And I hate saying that.
He's fucking amazing. He's amazing.
I hate the Cowboys, but
he beat us by himself the first time we played.
100%. He wreaked havoc all season.
Ready to walk out the stadium at halftime.
Well, look, here's the thing. You can't necessarily, so from a defensive perspective and a scheme perspective, right? If you're rushing him and shooting him through gaps every single time, he has to have some type of pass rushing acumen, or else you're just sending a guy in the line to be stuck, which means that he should just be off the field if that's the case. It's one thing if he can rush the passer, you run him almost every single time, but it's almost like he reminds me of like he's not as talented as LeVar, but he reminds me of that aspect. And if he could get his eyes together, you can actually run him like that. But he has to be, number one, you have to be open and willing to do it. Number two, you have to have the eyes, the hips, the know-how. And I don't think he's there yet, because I saw a report that he was struggling in camp. That's what I saw. And I believe it, because 7 games of college football starting, there's only but so much you can see. And when you come to the NFL, everything else is just stacked on top of each other. I remember back in like 2007. I remember what game was that? It was the Eagles game. Crazy thing, I was talking to Sean Taylor, by the way, and I was talking to him about just how defenses work and everything, and the stuff that he was saying. I was like, there ain't no way a dude could just pick this up coming from college. There's time that you need to be able to understand how defense is. They're like 4 or 5
Bryce Love, bro.
Oh, Darius Geis. Man, look, if we was in a boxing match, Darius Geis is my guy. But he wasn't the one.
Oh, time out. Great segue. Y'all heard about this Lev Bell versus Adrian Peterson boxing match?
Adrian gonna get knocked out.
Oh, you think so?
Man, Le'Veon Bell been boxing for a while.
Oh, he boxes? I didn't know he boxed.
Yeah, he be training and stuff like Adrian Peterson. Unless Le'Veon comes off like a little kid, Adrian not beat nothing.
Ooh.
Adrian will get knocked out, bro.
Everybody thinks Adrian Peterson's gonna kill this nigga because Adrian
Peterson is a
fucking alien, bro.
Le'Veon gonna smoke that dude. It might be like a little, they not.
Le'Veon might be out of shape though, and that might not work to his favor because that nigga be out of shape. They got fat his last couple years, bro.
If you fight, would you fight Mike Tyson? He out of shape. He ain't been boxing for a while.
Yeah, but he
got the. But what I'm saying is he got the experience. So if he hits you, he gonna hit you. That's it. Like Le'Veon I've heard Le'Veon been like boxing on and off for a while. Adrian's just out here beating kids.
So you got Lev. Oh shit!
I wasn't ready. Got fired. I was
not ready. Nah, I got Le'Veon in that battle, bro. I'm sorry.
Le'Veon is a child. Kids, bro. Oh my god! Unless
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't. Discipline your kids, but I'm just saying, like, what you got on the resume.
Not a good look.
Nah, that's hilarious, yo. Shout out my guy DeAndre. He said, I know they only rocking the blacks once, but I hope they at least rock the pants more often. Nice. Yeah, I think they're gonna use. I think the white uniforms they're gonna use the burgundy pants, the black pants, and the white pants. It's not gonna always look as color rush as it looks on the rollout of everything on the mannequins and everything like that.
What? No gold pants? What?
Yo,
not yet. No, go email Bruce Allen. He'll get the gold pants here.
Hey, look. Hold on, Rocky McIntosh. Hold on, Rocky McIntosh. He definitely I ain't gonna lie. He put his heart and soul. Him and Marcus Washington, but their heart and soul.
Oh, I love Marcus Washington.
I mean, Marcus Washington
was legit for us too.
They barely could walk.
He was filthy.
But those are guys that I feel like put their heart and soul into the team, and the team just did nothing for them.
Hey, y'all want to hear a ghost?
Who?
Jeremiah Trotter.
Oh man, Jesse Armstead.
Hold on, didn't Jeremiah try to go? Didn't he go and win a Super Bowl or something?
He played for the whole NFC East, so he somewhere in there.
Ronaldo Wynn.
Oh yeah, Horatio Blades, HB Blades.
HB Blades is supposed to be the dude, yeah.
No, I thought Keenan Robinson was gonna be Ray Lewis, bro.
Wait, wasn't Keenan Robinson the one that was always wearing the jersey tucked under the pads? Short stomach like Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
And that dude couldn't stay healthy for nothing.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you remember Robert McCoon?
Oh, man.
Whew.
Bro,
we had some jags here, bro.
I couldn't tell you.
Sue Craven thought he was going to be Troy Polamalu, spelling probably wrong. Hey, no, he definitely thought he was going to be Polamalu. Like, he thought he was going to be a safety. They put his ass in that utility box linebacker role in the second.
He was the first Buffalo nickel before Buffalo nickel.
But you know what, though? He was good at it, though. He was good at it. He just hated playing the position.
Hell yeah, just like Landon. Like, what is it with these dudes with just refusing to be called a linebacker?
I'm gonna tell you where it come from, because that happened to me, right? So I'm serious. Like I played safety all my life, covered from sideline to sideline, and I started gaining a little weight to a point where it's like I'm only good in going in one direction. And so they're like, hey, we're gonna slide you down the linebacker. And it's a pride thing. You feel like you can do it, but every time you go back there, you mess up. Bama's on your back. So when you slide down the linebacker, you start doing well. You hate it because you playing well, and you're a bigger part of the team. But your pride won't let you say, "Hey, I'm a DB." That's the problem. But I don't. Is Landon? Did anybody pick up Landon yet, or he's still out there?
Fuck no, he's still reposting fans asking us to bring him back because he trying to get on a roster. Shout out Rashid, Commander Rashid said, let's hit that like button and sub up. Everybody in the chat, we got 103 people in the live stream right now. Smash that like button. And you know what I'm saying? Show some love. We out here. I got my guys Mo and Jay on the panel. We just kicking it, talking Commander shit from an unfiltered basis. You know, none of that fake polished shit over here. You know, we know when to switch it up, but you know, we just talking our shit over here, man. You know how we do. Sewell Cravens. Everybody thought Sewell Cravens was gonna be nice. What's good, What's good, Nati? We got a lot of people in this comments right now, bro. My goodness, man.
What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good, everybody?
We popping right now. Roger said,
I remember your boy Jason Campbell be knocked out almost once a game.
Hell yeah, bro. Lionel Richie looking motherfucker, man.
Hello.
Hey, yo, people still to this day try to say Jason Campbell got a raw deal. Yes, his line sucked, but also he wasn't good, bro. He had an arm, bro. We were one pick away from Rodgers, bro. One pick.
Yeah,
and remember, we had a first-round pick earlier in that draft, and we took Carlos Rogers.
Bro, don't get me started on
Carlos. That man didn't get his eyes checked.
That upset me to the point of no return. And then he goes to, was it 49ers?
He got LASIK.
And all of a sudden he's the GOAT.
Now he can fucking see.
Catch a break.
That LASIK be working, bro. Jameis cut his interceptions by like 80% after getting LASIK. How you out here a fucking quarterback in the NFL and you can't see, bro? Like, how does the NFL franchise let their starting quarterback have bad vision, like physically bad
vision, not in the medicals? Like,
I'm telling you what, he probably ain't saying nothing. He probably thought it was cool and probably been dealing with it the whole time. And so they probably kind of figured out, well, you throwing interceptions for some reason. And had him walk in there and get the LASIK just because.
Didn't that man have like a 30-30 season?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he had a 30-30, 5,000 yard season.
Yeah, he threw 5,000 too. That's crazy.
People like to say that 30 interceptions, bro. Like, I watched Eli throw 25 to 30 interceptions like 5 times in his career, bro. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, he did get it done in the bowl twice, but I hate how people act like Jameis trash. Jameis not trash.
Jameis not trash, bro.
I wanted him here.
He funny, but he ain't trash.
Jameis for me was like option number 4 behind.
Option 4?
Option 4.
What was your first 3?
4 or 5.
Realistic 3.
Russ was number 1.
Watson
was number 2 for sure.
Nasty boy.
if we somehow lucked up and got Rodgers, that was number 3. I had Wentz and Jameis Winston as kind of like a 4A, 4B kind of situation.
Aaron Rodgers is not on my list.
McNabb was our worst deal ever. Oh, it's up there. That's definitely up there.
And we ended up training him for like a 5th-round pick and some
cardiovascular endurance.
Bro, we never heard those words said in the NFL press conference until Detroit. Donovan McNabb was benched for Rex Grossman in a clutch game winning situation because of cardio. He got fat, bro.
They said that man was too fat to play quarterback. That was the cute way of saying, my nigga, you too fat. Sit your ass on the sideline.
Sit your Philly cheesesteak eating ass.
That's the crazy thing. He went and wear the wristband for the plays. He was throwing worm burners all day, bro. You can see the frustration.
Yo, I had a McNabb jersey.
I had the teacher in that joke, the Reebok.
I just knew it. I was like, yo, we back, baby. I knew
Are you for real?
They was talking about it. Was talking to us.
I had a McNabb joint too.
Remember when they came out? Remember he came out with the deal on that was it Thursday or Monday night game? They announced the extension,
and then that's the Monday night
massacre. Burned up.
We got smoked. Massacre. It was that week. Hell yeah!
Oh my god, bro, that game was terrible.
That was the worst shit ever.
We was playing. What was it Chip Kelly?
Yeah, it was Chip Kelly. It was when Michael Vick had the greatest game I've ever seen a football player have in his life.
Man.
First play. Your boy, LaRon Landry, that dude, man. Let me tell you something.
Workout warrior.
After he got run over by Brandon Jacobs, and they started playing that drink on the beginning of Madden, he just started steroids or lifting weights or whatever. He forgot leg day, but he was cool lifting everything else. He could not move.
They invented the truck stick in Madden because of what Brandon Jacobs did to
him.
Brandon Jacobs was unfair though, bro.
Was it London Fletcher laid him out though?
London Fletcher laid everybody. London Fletcher is the most underrated linebacker in NFL history. They say, how about my boy Mason Turtle Foster? Hey, he might be snooping, bro. He used to try to come at fans. He used to try to pull up on fans, bro. You better watch your words. Mason about that life with his slow ass. Man, Haynesworth. I will never forget him laying there watching Michael Vick run around in the pocket on that 3rd and goal. He just laid his fat ass on the ground, did nothing.
Think about it. Think about a day that you like your worst day at work. You come home, you lay down on the bed, and you just kind of stretch out. That's what he looked like right there. Terrible.
Motherfucker was on a hammock, just sitting
up. My man gave up. He was done.
That was terrible.
Cardiovascular endurance. Imagine your starting quarterback that you traded significant. When a divisional rival trades a starting quarterback to you, that should tell you everything you need to know about.
Man, Andy Reid was flossing, bro. He fleeced them like crazy. He knew what he was doing.
Facts, bro. Yeah, man. Roger said the linebackers will be able to run free because of Mathis. Yeah, that's the space eater right there. For Darian Mathis, I feel like I'm going to regret being pissed that we drafted him in the second round because I've heard nothing but good things about him. But he said he needs to blitz more, especially if they have Sweat and Young and others in the throw. Whoa, we haven't even talked about Chase Young yet. What do y'all realistically expect for 99? Is he finally going to show us the generational talent?
Hey, look, y'all, all right. Y'all know how I feel about Chase. I go to bat for Chase anytime. I just think he needs to work on his hands. That's all. He works on his hands, he'll be straight.
Chase needs some moves, man.
It's not even about like the moves really. If he can get his ability to lean a little bit and just use his hands more, because if you watch him, his first year he was just manhandling everybody. He was throwing dudes to the ground. He was doing all kind of power rushing and ripping through. But people kind of figured that out. If he can just get his hands together, you know, I mean, you're right, Mo. Get some moves together, but get his hands. Hands are like the biggest thing. I think he'd be all right. I'm a big Chase fan, man. He grew up down the street from me. So, you know, I always love the local people.
Hey, my boy Jalen, my brother in the building. What it do? He out in Cali right now. My boy living that Cali life right now out in LA. Yeah. Shout out to my guy. Y'all hold the chat down for me for like 2 minutes. I'll be right back, my guy. I got to go do something real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll hold it down and y'all fuck with the chat real quick. I'll be right back.
So, yeah, man, I think with Chase, man, the biggest thing with Chase, I think, I don't want to say the game was too fast for him, but I do think that when it comes to Chase, on top of the moves, and it's not even so much that he got to have like spin moves or anything like that, but once he's engaged, he got to be able to disengage at that point and still make the play.
That comes with footwork.
Yeah, and a lot of times he got kind of knocked into, like he would get knocked into, double team, triple team, and he's out to play once he makes his rush. And that's the thing, is getting out of trouble when he's in those situations. Mm-hmm. If there's any indication the work that he's doing with Von Miller is going to be something that is beneficial to him, I definitely think that Chase is going to be okay.
It's weird because like everybody blames Chase for this, that, and the third. I'm like, Montez been here for a while, and I've only seen the speed moves around the corner. And understand speed is important, but you need both edges to work in order to be able to do things. Because if you remember last year, Montez didn't really catch on to like mid-year, but Chase was giving dudes work. And I think because of what he did his rookie season, right, and he showed everything right then and there, people went back, looked at the moves. Okay, cool. If you knock him off his spot and get him into the line, he's going to be a problem. And that's what happened a lot of times. You'll see Chase trying to recover and make a move and get around, and it's like, oh, Chase is out of position. But if you watch the beginning of the play, he's may not be getting double teamed, but the outside guys is like push him inside and make him work and fight out of that. And I think that's a big thing that he has to work on right now, his footwork, because footwork is everything. Everything when it comes to football, period. Whether you're a DB, linebacker, lineman, it's footwork. And last year, I don't think he had the footwork. He get locked up, man, and he just sitting there chopping his feet like he on the little bag or something like that. I'm like, you got to move. Got to move. I think I want people to temper their expectations this year. He's coming off the injury. So it's not going to be like it was.
One thing I said about the injury, man, is the injury could have been a blessing in disguise. Of course, you don't want anybody to tear the ACL and have to get it repaired, and you don't want the injury to happen, obviously. But maybe he fed into his own hype.
He said
maybe that. And that's self-reflecting, you know what I'm saying? So he said that. He did feed into his hype a little bit. Maybe the pressure of being the pick right after Joe Burrow, maybe that played a role into where it struggles. It was a blessing in disguise, man. I think this allows him to kind of go back to the drawing board a little bit, go back to what made him the dominant player at Ohio State. go back to those things that he did well, and also pick up a few things from a future Hall of Famer.
They need to go ahead and hire Warren Sapp, because whoever is on this defensive line training these dudes is not the dude. I've been saying that for years.
People hate Sam Mills, bro. That shit is hilarious.
I just don't get, like, he might be a nice dude and that's cool. I don't know him, but it's just like you see guys come into the league and they come here and it's like they lose all pass rushing ability. They go somewhere else and next thing you know they got, they tearing it up. So I just want to see something different. Get Warren Sapp, get him in. I mean, he's good. He was working with the guys, Good that Chase is working with
Von Miller.
Von Miller. Yeah,
it's nice to see that he's in the lab. He's taking his injury as a chance to get back in the lab and add something to his tool bag because he lacks it right now. He lacks pass rush versatility. Shout out to y'all for holding it down. I had to go move cars with my roommate real quick. We had to go play musical car chairs real quick. I had to go move it. Appreciate you, my guys. Jalen did say this. He texted me like second quarter, week 1. We're both at the stadium. He was like, son, Jamin has terrible eyes, bro. He's literally lost on the field, bro. Just like his boy Diami was running routes for us for most of the season last year.
Man.
Oh, man. But I expect to see more out of Diami in year 2. Me and Jalen about to do a video on Diami, so I don't want to go too in-depth about him today. Spanish Rice 4 said, how do we talk about receivers becoming dogs when we've never had stability at the quarterback position? I know we can look at Terry, but that just shows you how good he is. But at the same time, when you look at all 22, wide receivers still got to win routes. They still got to run the right routes. They still have to stem their routes. They have to manipulate defenders. There's a lot of nuances to the receiver position that the quarterback doesn't control as well. But quarterback does play a part. So I get your point.
So look, with the Terry thing, right? The reason why he runs his route so well, when you watch him, there's one thing about like body language, right? When you watch him run a route, let's say he's running a post to the outside. You see him run that post, he's gaining that leverage, he's leaning in. You'll see him look back like this on the inside, gets the DB looking outside, and boom, he breaks outside. You don't see that a lot with receivers. He's been doing that since day 1. So you're right. There are a lot of nuances to receivers and how they run their routes.
Terry came in as a great route runner. That was what he was known for coming out.
My man came in supposed to be a gunner, though. Shout out to Jay Gruden, bro. He was supposed to be Matthew Slater for us, bro.
Oh, my God.
You know what's crazy? Jay Gruden, terrible head coach, but that dude can eye talent.
Hell, great talent evaluator. And he can call an offense, too.
He knows offense.
Yeah, he can walk into a room and say, okay, this is going to be the guy, this is going to be the guy. And you're like, how? And next thing you know, they got 1,000 yards in the season, and you're like, okay, I see that now.
Like, he literally was the reason we drafted Ioannidis and Chase Rouillet. Like, bruh, Jake had a good talent evaluating eye for real, bruh. And, hey, all hell Chevy, we're not talking about anybody getting the axe right now, but if somebody getting that axe, it will be Mac and Jack. It will not be Ron.
Nope.
Ron run the show, bro.
Hell yeah, he's Teflon. Like, he's as Teflon as Dan right now.
Your boy. Hey, look, real quick. Your boy Dan, he a real gangster. They served that subpoena. He said, "I don't even. We ain't gonna do that." He out on the boat right now. I'll look on Twitter. He hanging out.
He ducking subpoenas in the Mediterranean on the yacht with his 80-inch IMAX screen. He already watching Thor before the rest of the world and shit.
So check this out. Remember we talked a little bit. I want to link the last couple things we talked about. We talked about Jay as a talent evaluator, but we also talked about players who were here probably a little bit longer than they should have been. Ryan Grant.
Oh my God! Oh, he was his son. He was his son for real, bro.
Ryan fucking Grant. That man could do no wrong here for whatever reason.
You know they probably. Oh my God! Never mind.
He probably has like an arranged marriage with Jay Gruden, a niece or some shit. But that motherfucker was kept around for no reason, bro. Shout out to Tyrone for the $5 super. I agree. He said now that Terry's back, I understand he's our number 1 receiver, but Doxson's the number 1 pick. We got 2 number 1 receivers. I agree. He's gonna get heavy targets. Like anybody who didn't think he was brought here to start opposite Terry, I bet you see it now. You see the light, bro. They plan to use him significantly. My boy Marshall compares his style to Deontay Johnson. If we could get Deontay Johnson opposite Terry, we are in fucking business, my guy. Appreciate the $5 super. What y'all think?
They said that man was supposed to be a slot receiver coming in here.
Because his size.
The slot receiver coming in, or the main punt returner coming in. Nah, Jahan came in here to start opposite Terry. He came here and he showed. And the thing about it is, man, like I said before, he's come in here and he's done everything right. He's come in here and has done nothing but catch everything coming his way.
Man, all you gotta do is look at his college tape. Because I like I said, I had to sit back and like, all right, let me go look at this guy, see what he's about. Their quarterback was trash. Ron even said it. Ron
said that.
Ron said it too. Quarterback not that good. And I was like, okay. Hey, your boy was catching that offense was not that good. And he was catching everything. He was the
only person worse
than
Sean Clifford.
Ron wanted so badly to not call him trash, but he had to call him trash.
Did you see it?
Like, well, you know, they didn't have the talent. I'm like, nah, he tried.
His quarterback, man, bless his heart, man. Yo, when you imagine being a collegiate or pro athlete and somebody say bless their heart about you, bro.
That man is still at Penn State. So bless Penn State's hearts right now.
Oh man, Penn State. Oh God, we could get into a lot of talks about Penn State. My man said Dan Snyder playing tag with the government is beyond me. This nigga slapping subpoena down like fly. You know what's crazy is they're not going to get rid of him, bro. They're not. Like I'm not even going to buy into it unless I see an Adam Schefter tweet saying 24 of 32 owners have agreed to vote Daniel Snyder out as the owner and forced sale of the Washington Commanders. Until I see that, I don't even want to talk about this shit anymore, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dig it. You know, my man is on the run. I like my owners on the run. I'm good with that.
I'm telling you, bro. He's like a villain. He's like the main antagonist on like an HBO series, bro. You can't get rid of him.
Never can get rid of him. You know what? He's like the Reverse Flash. I don't know if y'all watch it, but this nigga comes back every single time, dog. You can't beat this dude. They killed him. He still came back. That's Dan right there.
And you know what's funny is he's turning down subpoenas, but he will sue a fan like this.
Oh, no problem. They don't care. Old ladies, newspapers.
Yeah, man.
So Snyder's level of I don't give a fuck is through the fucking roof, bro.
I'm trying to get to that level, but I don't have that kind of money.
Fuck.
Jay, I immediately say too, I didn't think much of the Dotson pick. I was mad as shit on my draft stream. I was talking crazy. He's wide receiver 10. What the fuck? I wanted Olave. Shit, I would have took Kyle Hamilton. Nope, the tide has turned, bro. He's wearing number 1. That shit is fly. His hands are automatic. Like, he has better hands than Terry. Terry's a body catcher. And his hands are natural. He looks the part. His personality plays the part. And first of all, as a Star Wars nerd, Han Solo and being the first commander, that's the flyest shit ever, bro.
I like that, bro.
Love Han Solo.
I can't.
That shit fly Han Solo, the first
his
commander.
route running is crazy. If you watch, his route running is nice. Like he gets off, he gets out of breaks so smooth, it just looks like he's kind of just gliding through. Next you know, his hands are out and boom, he scored a touchdown. He's tough.
He is so precise. Like I hated the Jahan pick. I ain't even gonna front. I did. It was some fans that didn't like the Jahan pick because his last name was Dotson. It's too close to Doxson.
And his first name is Jay. It was Jay Dotson. And that shit, it was triggering. It was traumatized.
Not again. I didn't like the pick initially, but then I just, as a Maryland fan, I seen him work, so I knew what he was coming with. But a lot of me not liking the pick was because I wanted Olave or Garrett Wilson. So
when the Jets took Garrett Wilson, it broke my fucking heart, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we fell off the couch. We're like, no! I guarantee you we would have stuck at 11 and picked him if he was on the board.
Oh,
I think we would have took Garrett Wilson.
Of course.
He was the pick. I would go as far as to say it was Garrett Wilson and Jahan Dotson as 1 and 2 or 1A and 1B. Because it looks like Ron did everything in his power to get away from drafting Olave. So I think a lot of what Ron saw in Olave was this guy is he can catch if he's wide open, not a whole lot of wiggle and not a whole lot of run after the catch. but you get that with Jahan Dotson. Not saying that Olave is not a good receiver.
He has home run hitting ability for sure.
You know who I would have hated? What's the kid that got drafted by the Falcons?
Oh, London.
Drake London.
I was hoping that man went number one. I did not want him on the team.
I was starting to come around, but I didn't want him.
No,
I couldn't do it.
I didn't want him at all.
This motherfucker's gonna end up being a Hall of Famer now. Watch.
Right.
What QB though? The Falcons might not win a game.
Hey, look. All right, I might have come around to Ritter, but I don't believe in. Was it Marcus Mariota?
We're gonna beat the shit out the Falcons, bro. We're gonna. I think that's gonna be our biggest win all year, bro.
How big? Small 30?
Dog Marcus Mariota, bro.
Yeah, we gonna walk them motherfuckers.
He gonna be the. Why should he be the one that give us problems?
That's cool. He can get
that is the type of shit we'll do. We'll fucking beat Brady and lose the fucking.
Every single time, bro. Every single time.
See,
by the way,
team,
I've seen like the black jerseys on the Madden 23 beta.
Oh, me too.
I'm playing them. I'm wearing them jerseys all the time.
Bro, I love
the
underline and the overline of the name on the back. That shit is so fly.
It's something about them jerseys that just feels like this is what we should be wearing all the time.
See, people didn't additionally like the helmet because you saw John Allen's helmet and he wears like a Halo Combat Chief helmet.
He got like a 2XL head, bro. I'm being for real.
I was like, wait till you see it on a skill player before you judge that shit.
Exactly. What did we say that night, bro? That man John Allen has zero fucking swag, dog.
No dribble. This motherfucker has some straight backs this summer. He had great value cornrows, bro.
Oh my god, that man has zero swag, and they put that man with that fucking the general fucking helmet on before he and put him right at the forefront of the rebrand.
Hell yeah, he made that black helmet look fucking terrible. Shout out to Commanders fan in Texas. Only 40 likes with 103 watching. Hit that like, yo. We got 109 in the building right now. Smash the like button. Hit subscribe because we're almost at 4,000 subscribers. I believe we're like 8 or 9 subscribers away. If you're not already subscribed, join the movement. We have fun over here with Rambling with Rio. As you see, we're just fans that are passionate with the team, kicking the shit and talking about the team that we love and has a stranglehold on us right now. We can do this shit all day, man. I'm having a good time, fellas. I appreciate y'all being on right now, man.
One thing I wanted to say, give a shout out to y'all with them jackets, man, because I know it was a long time ago, but people was attacking y'all. I was like, this is crazy. Your boy,
Keith, they had that man Keith. They put that man Keith in the Google.
They had your man Keith talking about, he should give this jacket away to charity.
No.
I was like,
no, the fuck you shouldn't, Keith.
Hey,
I said, look, Keith,
for that jacket. I said, Keith, wear that joint and do what you got to do. No sooner did I say that, he had a whole video of him taking pictures of the jacket on there. No, shut your stuff, bro.
I was like, Keith, you better not sell that shit. I was like, watch me do a full unboxing on YouTube, and that's exactly what the fuck I did with my
Loved it.
Doing fly shit, bro.
That was crazy time.
I mean, I was like, yo, rock them shits, bro. I like fuck what these fans got to say.
I was like, yo, somebody gonna rob you with that job. I was like, yeah, they better have that thing on them.
Come on, man.
I got mine.
Wait, pull up. Nah, that was wild though, man. People was really upset about, and I get it. You got to understand, like, a lot of people have been a fan for a long time. I get it. I've been a fan for a long time. Mo, Real, we all been fans for a long time. But I mean, you know, they're gonna do something because y'all helped them out with the rebrand and everything else, and that's what y'all get.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get everything, man. Like, and that's why, like, there's certain people that'll be like, Rio, you just do this fucking podcast because you're out here attention seeking, you're looking for likes. Like, no, I'm a passionate fan of this team. Why shouldn't I record all my dumbass thoughts for people to see and have a community of people with me doing the same thing with me on a platform? Like, why shouldn't I do that type of shit? Like, there was like a point of time where people hated fan podcasters. And I was like, what is y'all fucking problem? Don't listen to it. Like, what is your problem, bro?
Yeah, I was with you. The fan pod over the last year or so, it's actually been better than listening to reporters and stuff. Because
they say the same shit.
The fan base will find out stuff. With you got connected, they will find out stuff before reporters do, and I think they hate that.
Hell yeah, they give motherfuckers like me access.
Yo, did you see cut who was it? Was it Finley? Talking about how trying to pat themselves on the back about
no, that was Haley.
The Terry contract. Haley. I was like, y'all tripping, man.
That was P.
Y'all really do be negative sometimes, but
that was Haley. I told that nigga.
It was Haley.
Yeah, I told that nigga broke the clock right twice a day. So don't even go there, bro. For all of the shit y'all done, y'all don't get carte blanche because y'all got excited or because Terry signed his contract. Fuck out of here. Y'all still trash.
You know what my favorite thing is? How since Bruce Allen left, no local media breaks news, but as soon as Schefter and them post some shit, they all start jumping on it. I had this news yesterday.
I'm sure you did. Hey, what was? I can't remember what it was, but they were the whole name change. They were upset because they were this is so classist and this and the third. Jason wasn't banging with y'all because y'all was giving Jason grief ahead of time. So why would he bang with y'all?
Man, like, why isn't he doing it on 106.7? Listen to y'all.
Yeah, I can't listen to them dudes no more.
They was their whole segment that morning was why he ain't do it with them. That's how bad y'all are.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Tyrone for the $5 super. He said, I don't want Wentz forcing passes to Terry just to prove he's our number one receiver. We got multiple weapons. Terry's going to eat regardless. Whole team. Oh, amen. 100%. Yeah. And what I don't need, since we're talking about things Wentz doesn't need to do, if that motherfucker attempts one left-handed pass, I'm going to lose my fucking mind this year, bro. Yo, he attempted like 4 left-handed passes, and 2 of them were picks last year, bro. Please don't ever do that.
One was on the goal. I'm about to say one was on the goal line. Who was that against? That was against is it Tennessee or Jaguars? Tennessee.
Yeah, it was Tennessee. That shit was terrible.
I can't understand that. Go down.
Hey, shout out to my guy. He said, y'all subscribe to the channel. He's a Cowboys fan, but I support my guy, Rio. That's the love in this, bro. You don't have to be a Commanders fan to follow me because we bring them all out over here, bro. Each week, I'm going to have a content creator or fan from the team we're playing. We're going to chop it up. Next week, I'm having Mark Holmes, Philly 500, and Cop Pizzle, and we're going to do our NFC East roundtable family reunion style. It's all family in this fanship thing, man. We don't have to be at each other's necks over a team that don't pay us, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. When I was working at the stadium, I felt like that team was paying me, bro. I felt entitled to everything.
Yeah, people be thinking because I'm a fan ambassador, like, oh, Rio gonna be fake now. He just gonna suck the team all the time.
That ain't true.
They hate y'all access.
Like, they watch our shit too. They see me talking about Dan Snyder on this shit. I still got the jacket.
How you gonna talk bad about the team and then you
hey, real quick. So how did that happen?
How did what happen?
It was, what did you guys send was it the low request or how?
Oh, so how it happened is when Jason Wright came in last year, he hired a vice president of guest experience, Joey Colby Bekovich. He came in from Carnival Cruise. He ran hospitality for Carnival Cruise for like 14 years. So he started the fan ambassador program ran by him and Maggie Wesley. And they did a fan nomination where they put 7 categories. They were going to pick 5 fans for each, like community, entertainment, game day, Sunday fun day, all this shit like that. I'm in the entertainment category. They had fans on Twitter, social media, send in nominations. They interviewed you, and the 35 people that I guess passed through 2 interviews, they selected us to be ambassadors. They've had us in focus groups. Honestly, they didn't use us enough last year, but we were like the lab rats. That's why we're running it back again this year, because they want to involve us more. The team was dealt with so much shit last year, they weren't able to involve us as much as they wanted to. But yeah, it was a nomination interview process, and I was one of the 35 people selected. And I told them straight up, like, I make content, I'm unfiltered, and I'm going to always call the team out when I need to call the team out. If you want me to be 100% rah-rah, I can't do it. And they were like, no, we want you for your honesty, because the new regime, we're trying to be self-aware. And Jason and them have shown nothing but transparency and self-awareness. Like, he came out and said, I fucked up so many times after the Sean Taylor thing, and people still want to hold him over his head for it. Like,
bro, and that's, I was going to say that is the big difference between having Jason Wright come in and do all of that. And yeah, he's gonna mess up because he's new. than compared to the old regime. Because you remember before, it was like, man, everything was rumors was flying out of this and out of that. They weren't really, I haven't seen people try. Somebody took a picture of Bruce Allen. He wasn't having it. They was, all that stuff is done, bro. Like Jason knows. Jason understands that the fans are the key to the team. Even though the players are playing, that's one aspect, but the fans are important. And you can't just not involve people because, we pay money for this stuff. We won't have to, but we do. And I applaud Jason for everything he's done. I think he's a great dude, man.
CPJ, my guy Carlton was good, man. I applaud Jason too, and not just because I've actually met him a bunch of times. I've had plenty of conversations with him. That's a good dude, man. That's a sharp dude. That's a good dude. And if you get a chance to meet the guy and talk to him, he's a regular fucking dude just like us, bro. He cusses like us. Like, he's a regular chill-ass dude. He's a nerd. He watches Marvel and Star Wars and shit. Like, he's a regular-ass guy. And I love to see a young brother in a position of power like that. That is what that shit is beautiful. And because he deserves to be there. Like, he put in work at McKinsey and Company to be where he's at. He wasn't just some token black guy like, yo, we need a black man running the president in here. And he came here to clean up this organization. That's why I think him and Ron both were here to do a 5-year bid, clean up the organization, and they're going to pass the team to somebody like Scott. Like your boy Scott.
I hope Jason's here for a long time. We haven't had people like, you see it in other teams and stuff, but front office guys, and you see it in different movies and stuff, but we've never had that here. I just feel like he's a good dude, man. I've never met him, but I swear he is.
That's a great dude. Hey, why y'all say get rid of Copizzle? Copizzle is fucking hilarious, yo. He's like a WWE superstar on this shit. He's fucking funny as shit. When I do my joke next week with the NFC East guy, watch this Giants fan I have. Come on, yo. He is hilarious, yo. He's a character. I'd rather watch you guys' content than modern Fox Sports or ESPN. Yeah, because that shit is all scripted. Like Shannon, you need to be on this side, and Skip, you need to be on that side, and y'all have to argue these topics. Like, this shit is organic right here. We just niggas talking, bro. Like, we just having a good ass time, bro. But what are y'all final record predictions for the season this year? Mo, give it to me. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice.
All right.
Some wild shit. What?
No, because I can. Here's the thing. For the first time in a long time, I can see this team winning all of their games. I can see us within every single one of these games.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not saying that we're going to win them, but I can make an argument each game that we have a chance to win that game. And it's been a long time before I was able to say that. I think ultimately the 17-game season allows us to get win number 11. I do.
Yes.
Yes. I have wanted us to win 11 games.
Manifest it, bro. Manifest that shit.
Here's the thing. My optimistic, I think 12. Honestly.
12.
I'm extremely optimistic. 12
I'd cry.
That put us in contention probably for a box. I think the NFC going to beat the hell up on each other. The AFC West will definitely do that for sure. But I think I'll sit at 11. If this team can win 7 games with mediocre fucking QB play
versus a better schedule,
we've got better players. We've upgraded the talent on this team. All of the ingredients are there for this team to win more than 7 games. 8 is probably our floor, but that would mean that some things went bad.
Very bad.
11-6.
11-6. I'm rolling with you. 11-6, bro. And I might shed tears on the live stream. They might have me as a season ticket holder for life if they win 11 games as the first year as Commanders. All right, give it to me, Jay. What it is, man?
11.
Don't say less than 10, please. We manifest.
Hey, look, 11 will sound good, bro. I see a lot of teams, 11 wins. I've never seen this team with 11 wins. I would say 8 is the floor. If something did go wrong, And I'm saying 8 like we're down and then we kind of managed to get 8 in the end.
Right.
But if things go right, especially within that first 4 weeks, I can see 11, maybe 10. I only say 10 because, we have that one game where we're supposed to win.
That we're going to lose.
But I
called it week 2 versus the Lions. That was my prediction for that long.
No, don't say stuff like that. Don't say, I can't lose to the Lions, not again. Now, I would say realistically 10, optimistically 11. I if I'm just talking my trash or whatever, I'm saying 12.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've gone through so much. We have the pieces there. We just never had a quarterback. And if you look at the offense, we got Terry, we got Jahan, we got Logan Thomas coming back later on, and the defense plays halfway decent.
Running game, Gibson, Robinson, McKissic.
Yeah. Man, look. Hey, McKissic is dope. Don't get it twisted. My man is tough.
I think he's the most important running back on the team.
100%. I think he is.
Our offense went when he went last year, when he got hurt.
I'm telling you, I feel like our offense, if it's up to Scott Turner to really get it going, because I think he's the only person that can kill this offense with the talent that we have. There are no excuses. Zero excuses. We got a person for every situation. So 11 is realistic.
I feel like McKissic deserves a fucking statue because he chose to come back here over the Super Bowl favorite Buffalo Bills. He chose to come back here. He's put his deal verbally and said, "Nah, I renege," and he's coming.
He doubled down on that too.
They was mad too. Buffalo's like,
they was hot.
Yeah,
Ron lost his relationships with Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott over that shit.
That man done burned his bridges.
Hey, they was crying. They was crying about that for weeks.
Oh, they was sick. I was on a Buffalo podcast that week, and they was sick. I was like, bro, you love to see it, bro. Someone chose us, bro. They chose us, bro.
That was right on the cusp. Everybody was saying nobody wanted to be here too. So that's what made it even better.
You mentioned the Detroit game. I want to say this about the Detroit game. Mark my words on this one. At me on Twitter, Carl Arnest New, whatever. I'm gonna say this right now. We're going to win the Detroit game, but that game will be stress inducing.
Oh, of course. That's the only way we know.
Game. That game is going to.
They fight for Campbell, bro.
We're gonna say some things about about the team. There's gonna be some mistakes made. There's going to be some boneheaded plays. It's gonna be some times where it's like, damn, this is gonna be an L. That game is gonna be stressful as fuck, but we will pull out a W.
I would love it if Jameson Williams is healthy and playing that game because I would love to see how Dotson and Williams both look on opposing sides.
It's gonna be too early, man.
I don't want to see that.
I want no parts of that shit.
I want no parts of that, bro. Because if that happens, we have a chance to lose. I want to burn them up by 30, and we be sitting there chilling that third quarter talking about when the game going in.
I don't see it happening, man. I feel like they're gonna fight, man. You was right. They're gonna fight for Dan. Dan might be a fucking maniac.
Oh, he's a crazy talking biting people's kneecaps off.
They're gonna fight for that man, though.
Damn, Roger said 13-4 if we lead the league in rushing. Christ Jesus, bro. Christ Jesus.
And you know what? We actually had the opportunity to do that. We got 3 able-bodied running backs that can do that.
Yep. So y'all don't think Jared Patterson got a shot on the roster after drafting Brian Robinson?
And
I don't think so either, bro. I don't think so either, bro.
Brian Robinson got that spot. I like Jared, but I just don't. Jared Patterson is a great story. Welcome home.
Great. Do we have a fullback?
Yeah, we do. That what's his name? Armand. I only knew that because of Madden.
All right.
The Madden beta joke.
Yeah, right. All right. So that's 4 running back, technically 4 running backs on the roster now. So yeah, he probably not gonna make it. He be on practice squad, but I don't think he's gonna make it though.
Yeah, I think practice squad. Terry, we're not delusional right now, bro. This is year 3. And the roster and the schedule aligns, and the person playing quarterback aligns with us taking that step this year. Didn't your team lose? Yeah, y'all did lose to Jimmy G in the playoffs, TC. Jimmy fucking Garoppolo.
Remember Jimmy G was supposed to be the guy? Jimmy G.
I got Mark no more neither.
Oh, man. Del Rio need to get his shit correct.
You're right.
Plus. Oh, 100%.
So, dude, what's the dude? Butler.
Percy.
Percy Butler.
Master P.
Yo, I feel like this cat is gonna be tough. Like when we drafted him, I was like, I've heard of him, And I went back and kind of did some research. I was like, he might be that dude.
I like him because he don't seem like he's about anything but ball. He don't like
bro.
taking pictures. Look at his face in every picture you see him in. That nigga don't want to take pictures. He don't want to interview. He just wants to show up and cover and hit shit, bro.
Shut up and play football.
That's what we need. That's what we need, bro.
So in minicamp, they've had I know Mo got a rock in a second. You can rock too if you need to, Jay. I'll probably rock for a little bit longer. Derek Forrest has been spending some time in the starting unit. Do we think there's anything real about Defoe in the starting line, or is he still just specialty? Is he just new DeShazer Everett?
No, he's not even that. I remember when he first hit the field. No, I'm serious. I remember in the preseason game last year, and he was so lost. I was like, this guy can't be on the field, and I just feel like it's going to be like that. I don't think 1 year is going to change that. He's got bad eyes. At least Apke would get there. He'd just be late. This dude was just standing in the middle of the field. There was no one else there. I'm
not taking too much into him getting starting reps. About you, Mo?
I mean, unless they're really trying to move, they can't because you got McCain, you got Bobby McCain at free safety, you got Cam Curl, and you got Percy at the Buffalo nickel spot. There's really no room for him on there unless he comes in to spell somebody, and they better be a running play.
Yeah,
you can be standing there doing nothing.
What you think, Mo?
I think that Buffalo nickel position is just really interchangeable. I think if you got an athlete there, you might be able to get away with some things. I mean, that position revolutionized Landon for like 8 games last season. So I think they have athletes at that position right now. So while I don't see any studs there right now, I mean, there's a chance. We don't know. We'll see what happens, depending on how they deploy the Buffalo nickel position. So I think we got like I said, this team is going through an infusion of talent. It's taking some time. It's definitely not finished, but I think just with the way that this season kind of lines up for us, there's a lot of good that can come of the changes that have been made, schedule, biggest change, the QB position. I think it's good, man. And I'll leave you guys with this. Look, man, Rio, thank you so much for having me on the pod, bro.
Boy.
We chop it up every day in the spaces, man, all day. And I really appreciate it. I'm a subscriber, so I definitely appreciate being able to come in and chop it up with you, man. Same thing to you, Jay. I think we're going to be all right this year, man. I really do. And, I want to say if y'all out there right now, Rio, keep up the great work on the pod, bro. Keep up the great work on all that you do, man. Keep providing amazing content. Y'all out there in the comments, man, smash that like button and subscribe. I promise
we three away from 4,000. We 3 subscribers away. I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Y'all both, man. Y'all be checking on your boy, man. Y'all got my number, man. Y'all real, man. Jay, you can go ahead and sign off as well, my guy.
Oh, hey, look, y'all. From day one when you first posted the one on Twitter, man, I thought the joint was fire. Period. Because not a lot of people can get their content out there and get people to watch, whether they like it or not. People watching, so just understand that. But yeah, just keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Mo, we all talk all the time. Shout out to everybody that be on the show too. Ted, Todd, Jalen,
my boy Alex, all of them.
Yes, Alex, everybody. Y'all do a great job in bringing what we feel is going on and what we talk about on Twitter and what fans really feel. Because we can watch ESPN and everything all day, but they're not really fans. So we don't really know what's going on. Everybody's got a story. So I applaud you, man. Just keep doing your thing, man. Even when you're going through stuff or whatever, just understand there's better times ahead.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. Y'all keep it light on Twitter, man, because I couldn't be out there defending all this stuff by myself. It's wild.
Hell yeah. Hey, the night before training camp start, we might just have to get a group, get our boy D in here, get a group and just do this all night.
Let's do it again.
Cool, bro.
We can go live for as long as people will watch, bro. You already know the vibes, bro. Y'all have a good night,
That
bro.
gonna be a 7-hour drink, man. Because you know how the space is.
I'm with that's content, bro. Content is king, bro. Commanders out, bro. Check y'all.
Salute Commanders, baby. Hell to the Commanders.
Yeah,
Smash that like and subscribe button.
Yeah, please.
You
3 I might have to create an extra couple accounts to get you a 4,000, bro.
My boys, man. But yeah, y'all can just check out. I'll probably rock for a couple more minutes, man.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man. Y'all take it easy, man.
Good night to both of y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Yep, it's just me now. But yeah, man, that was good vibes, man. I love the energy when you get your peoples that you converse with on Twitter all the time. Like when you bump into them at the stadium or when I can get them on the show, it's always good energy, bro. That same energy from Twitter is always reciprocated when we link up, man. I love it. I love the Cowboy fans, the Eagle fans, the Giant fans in the chat talking their shit. Everybody feels like they're going to win the division. Queen Sheen, you a real right back. Appreciate you, Duncan. I appreciate you. Y'all got to stop calling us the Commodes, the Commodores, the Commies, and all that. Y'all better put some respect on the name Commander because we about to win the division and we going to clinch it in Week 18, the whiteout game versus the Dallas Cowboys. Book it. You've heard it here. And, oh, yeah, that's crazy. This Big Ten shit is wild. USC and UCLA are joining the Big Ten. That's wild, man. I'm glad I don't have a college team. I watch college purely for prospects, and I watch it purely just to know who's coming into the league. I watch players. I don't have a college team. I watch that shit so impartially, bro. That shit would be crazy. Like, I love this shit. Appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all smash that like. Next week is going to be crazy lit when Mark and them come on the channel because I'm pretty sure all of us except Cop Pizzle is going to say that we're winning the division this year because we already know. Let me see. Marissa said, I watch it purely for the tight pants. You watch football clearly for the tight pants? I bet you do, Marissa. And shout out to you for modding the chat and plugging the show and everything. Good looks, boo. But y'all, we almost at the season, man. We're 4 weeks away from training camp. First preseason game is August 13th. If you're going to be at the open practice at FedEx Field on August 6th, hit your boy up. If you're going to be at training camp anytime, I know they're doing this dumbass lottery system thing to get into training camp this year. Hit me up. Let me know if you're up there. Shoot me a DM, a message, an email, however you need to contact me. Let's link up. Let's snap a flick, and let's talk for a little bit. I think I need a mod. Mods are the way. Roll Tide, baby. I like Alabama, you know. I like a lot of college teams. Like, you know, I don't have a college team, but I love watching Bama. But Bama just looks like an NFL team. Like, they just embarrass teams weekly. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to these people. I was talking to Mo and Jay about the AP versus Lev Bell fight. Who y'all think will win that? Because first thought, I didn't think about the fact that Lev Bell actually boxes. All I thought about was the fact that Adrian Peterson is a fucking alien. And I thought he was just going to kill Le'Veon Bell when I seen the announcement of that shit. Like, that's what I was thinking about. What up, Antoine? What's good? What's good? Bell. Oh, okay. So Bell's the favorite. Okay, so y'all seen, is Bell in shape right now? Because Bell's last couple years in the league, Bell was not in great shape. Bell was kind of, he was getting on the chubby. He was starting to look like me. Not exactly like me, but you know what I'm saying? He was starting to get on a little chunky side. He was starting to put on too much weight, getting on the thick side and not a good way. So y'all all think Bell is going to beat AP in this fight. Damn, y'all got my man AP fucked up out here, man. I think AP off sheer physical. Nah, but boxing's different. It's technique based. I feel like I want to rock with AP bias just because I know who AP is. And I feel like Lev Bell's going to be out of shape. But I guess if he agreed to fight him, he's going to be in shape for the fight. AD smacking kids around. He in shape. That's so not funny, but it's hilarious, bro. AP beats children, but he can't beat Lev Bell in a fight. Jesus Christ. You brothers stay up. Yes, sir. It's all love, Rashid. It's all love. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. We're 2 subs away from 4,000. Thank y'all for keeping the channel going. I got more content coming your way. Hail to the Washington Commanders. Even if you're not a Commanders fan and you're in the chat, shout out to you. Salute to everybody. Peace and love. Until next time, deuces.